What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Good, Great, Perfect podcast, episode 150 of the Good, Great, Perfect podcast. I am joined in a rare moment this year by my esteemed co-hosts of Flame, Knight, and Todd. Thank you guys for joining me today for the OPTC Awards for 2025. Round of applause. We made it through another year of One Piece Treasure Cruise. How we did that, I have no idea, but we have made it. But we're here. Gentlemen, how you guys feeling? End of the year, holiday season's upon us. Flame, how you doing, man? What's been going on? Talk to us.
I've been doing good. I've been sick over the last couple of days, so I've been dealing with that. My vacation just finished, so back to work.
Back to work.
And been gaming, doing some other stuff, sports. But yeah, getting ready for Christmas, basically.
That's it. Love to hear it, man. Knight, how you been, man? What's been going on?
I've been doing pretty good recently. I've just been making some donuts, trying to
Okay.
go into some hyperspace holes,
What?
Whoa. So you
I
feel me?
Okay.
Thumbs out, you feel me?
To get the gums out, yes, sir. And Broski, man, how you been, man? What's been happening?
Yeah, things have been going pretty well. I had another wisdom tooth pulled on Monday, so that was fun.
Sick.
Oof.
Love it.
Nice.
But should be good to go now, so that's good. Just on the recovery process, but yeah, we chilling. Path of Exile 2 update came out this afternoon, so we're gonna be slamming that over the next week or so, probably longer. And yeah, how about you, Papi? What's up,
Man,
with you?
I've been good, living life. Someone booked in so much work for us. So next week is our last week of the year, but someone expects us to do like 4 reports by the end of the year. And I'm like, well, that's so fun. So my end of year is going to be horrible, but here we are. You know the vibes, man. But we're almost there. We're almost into the holiday period. But what better way to bring us into the holiday period than the OPTC Awards? As usual, it's presented by us. It's the same 4 goofy goobers. Myself, Flamevious, Nitemare JP, and Broski, aka Toadskii. Excellent photos every year. We keep the exact same ones. This year, we had 16 categories with 729 voters, which is more than last year. Round of applause, everyone. We've done it, guys. We've made it. Another year doing through. So I don't know if that means OPTC is healing or if that means that we advertised it a lot more this year than we did last year. But either way, so cool to see that people are still participating in the OPTC Awards. Without further ado, though, the best free-to-play unit. Just right into it. So we had 17 nominations this year. And what that means is essentially 17 units released that are considered free-to-play. I actually wanted to ask a question just real quick. Do you guys think the Treasure Cruise still needs free-to-play units? Or like, what do you think the sentiment is there, given that there's not a lot of content to actually give free-to-play units out anymore?
That's a good question.
It's a good question. I mean, yeah, you guys go first.
I mean, with them like limiting content and them just kind of going off of super evolutions and just the regular legends and new legends that are already in the game. I don't know. I mean, like free to play units, I guess would just be nice just to give people things, but they're not really necessary anymore. I guess and they're not really useful, I would say.
I agree. I think there's the other part of it is that we get given like at least a legend every month now. Like that's kind of like free, which is like cool. But it's kind of weird how like our only kind of escapade in free to play units is either a PKA unit or it's a co-op unit. And
right.
And then TM has been completely shut off. So like you only benefit from playing TM for the free to play side of things is getting a super evolution. And in the past, the 5 and the 5 plus used to be a bit different. So at least you'd have a reason to have differing units and it would give you like a bit of an avenue to have multiple characters. But now it's just like a straight upgrade in terms of increased number. So it's like it's kind of hard to justify free to play. I don't know. It's just an interesting question to kind of
It's
started
just
off with.
the only thing that they're kind of used for is just for being relatively high point boosters in content. That's basically
Yeah.
all they are, which is a bit of a shame because I mean, like, we still have TM, we still have Kizuna, and just them not giving out any free to play units anymore. It does kind of blow. I mean, I get that TM now just gives super evolutions
Yeah.
for the free to play PK unit, but the fact that Kizuna stopped giving out free units, like, remember how we used to get like a 5-star unit and then you could super evolve it in like during the super bosses? It just added an extra layer of like just free stuff that they would give out, and now we just don't get it anymore, and it's just kind of a shame. And it's just the fact that just in general, just the less amount of content that we get, like without clashes, arenas, anything like that, it just kind of blows, honestly. Like, I wish they would, and I get that the power of these free to play units are obviously not very strong, but at the end of the day, if they gave out more free to play units, we could have like more boosters for content. I just think it would be nice, but at the end of the day, I guess it doesn't realistically matter.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think it would
Alas.
be nice, like, if they brought out more, like, whenever they were, like, doing a new update, kind of like how when they did Style Luffy and they added, like, all
Yeah.
that shit. Yeah, like, I
Mhm.
think, like, stuff like that would be cool, like, just be like, oh, you want to try out this new shit, like, here's something free, but other than that, like, I feel like maybe not too useful nowadays, unless they, like, bump them up like the old, like the OG TM characters where they're like broken.
They're so
Like,
good.
kind of, but yeah.
TM Mihawk.
Yo, the
Yeah,
goat,
he's the
man.
goat.
For real.
Weevil.
Yep. Without further ado, though, in 5th place, we have PK Mihawk. In 4th place,
go.
we have the free-to-play Kizaru. In 3rd place, we have that quick Akainu. In 2nd place, we have the Goggles Luffy, so the strength Goggles Luffy.
That's actually kind of surprising because Goggle Luffy like isn't that good.
And then
But hey,
in 1st place, we have the Neo Strength Luffy,
oh my.
which is a cop out. I don't know about this one, Chief. He's good,
Bruh.
but like, come on, big dog. But you know, I mean, again, it's such a small cohort of units to kind of pick from anyway. I believe he was giving out. Wasn't he giving out for free? Or
Yeah, it was when they did the updated tutorial for the game.
that's
So
the.
it was around
Yeah.
Annie, I think.
Yep, absolutely.
This is so weird because like the Dex Mihawk is probably the one that I use the most.
I think
out
there's
of,
also
all
a,
the ones on this list.
I think there's also like a Kuzan, no? There's like a free to play Kuzan had a really
Yeah,
good rumble ability or something like that. Like or something
He might
that
have
was
been
also
the-
really good.
Was
This might
was
have
he
been-
the year before? I don't remember.
Oh, there's a Dex one. Either way, but I don't know. Neo
Yeah.
Luffy's a bit of a weird one. But alas.
Yeah, the Akainu, he's a really good unit for like dealing with special reverse stuff. I think he dealt with a defensive effect. I don't remember exactly what he did, but definitely Sakazuki and Mihawk are the ones that I think should be near the top of this list. But I guess like a lot of people got this Luffy. It's a Gear 5.
It's a Gear 5.
I
Yep.
kind of get it, but
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy.
There we go.
Wasn't there a Kuzan that came out with the Dex Kizaru like this year? Or am I thinking something?
No, I think you're right. I think that's the one that I'm thinking of.
I thought he came out with Galaxy Impact Gar, but I could be wrong.
Oh yeah. I think it might have been that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Kuzan is very good though. I used him heaps. He's really good.
There we go. Next category. Best class. This is a new category. We've brought in the best class. I'll go around the grounds. I mean, obviously there are 8 nominations, as there are 8 classes. Around the grounds, what I mean, in Flame and Night, your time, what was your favorite class to use in the game?
Powerhouse.
Powerhouse. Yup.
My favorite, probably like fighter or shooter.
Nice. Todd, what's yours at the moment?
At the moment, it's probably let's go slasher. But I have a soft spot for shooters.
Shout out
Well,
Katakuri.
Damn, no one said driven.
Yeah.
Master race.
I think Driven's
Well, I
crazy
mean-
rumble, man. They're fucking nuts.
I mean, the 5 elders are all driven.
That's also true. But again, so I believe for this category we only had 2 nomination options, just like the top 2 per se. So in 5th place, we had Powerhouse.
Let's go. We're on the board.
In 4th place, we had Slashers.
Ooh.
Okay.
In 3rd place, we had Shooters. So now,
Let's go.
knowing that, what do you think the top
So
two
free,
are?
free Spirit has to be number 1, right?
It has to be number 1, right? In 2nd place, we have Driven. So there you go, Flames.
Let's
You had
go.
Driven. And then in 1st place, without a doubt, it's the Free Spirit class.
W Free Spirit.
It's just so broken. Anytime a Luffy releases, its
then-
Free Spirit just adds on more and
So
more
the
power.
ones that didn't make it were Fighter, Cerebral,
Yep.
and Striker.
Striker gotta hold that, bro. I think
Striker got some good units this year, though.
But I think Striker's been stinky for like 5 years now. Like it's
Yeah.
they've been so bad, bro. Alas, it is what it is. Free Spirit OP for sure. Now with every class, there has to be a type. Pretty obvious 5 nominations, of course. Again, for this one, we only allowed one vote in particular. What was your favorite type back in the day or at the moment?
Back in the day,
Yeah.
probably.
You're on that Lucy Strength Dex Quick type. No, you were Int, man, because of V1 Pudding head ass. Talking to me.
I want to say that, but there was also the meme of anything but int back in the day.
Anything but Int is so funny, man. Int driven powerhouse R unit, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, probably strength or quick.
I'm quick. I like quick. I've always liked quick
Yeah.
for some reason.
Quick
I'd
was
probably say
good.
Strength.
Strength, yeah.
I was also a big fan of Psy units as well.
And then they just got fucking continue to get disgustingly more and more broken, which is
I was
awesome.
gonna say Ducks.
Dex, okay.
Nah.
Well,
Back in the
Forgot
day,
about Dex.
in 5th place, Int. There you go. Anything but
Let's
Int
go.
But
keeps
Int.
going.
Yikes.
Anything but Int. In 4th place, we have Quick. What the hell, man? It's
Oh,
same vote.
Damn.
Same vote. So tie there. In 3rd place, we had Dex.
Okay,
Let's
a little
go.
higher.
2nd place, we had Strength, and then blowing out the
Let's go.
competition.
Damn.
Psy just absolutely reeks it,
W
man.
Psy.
It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. Psy is just so good and continues to be so good for so long.
Is it just people like getting Psy Gear 5 Luffy and just like only using that?
I think so.
I
That
mean-
Psy free to play Straw Hat Luffy is still good. Like you can still use him in everything.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
You know, like Psy is just such an accessible type. Awesome. Best type, Psy. Best legend artwork. Probably the most. Actually, it is the most subjective category this year. 66 nominations. Now, Cook, that is how many legends released. 66
God,
six- 66 legends have released since November 30th of 2024 to November 30th of 2025. An insane number
how
of
many-
legends have released.
How many legends? That's like almost like that's like 5 a month or something.
Yeah, it's about like 5.1 per month. So some months will have
Holy
6, some will have 5.
shit.
It's absolutely insane. But as we said, 66 nominations. In 5th place, we had the Super Sugo Fest Quick Luffy. It was the Egghead Luffy, where he's holding the Kizaru and the what's his name? Saturn. Yep.
And he smacks him into a pancake.
In the pancake one, that was the one that they hid the special animation because they're like, we don't want to tell you guys what's going on here. And then we just dynamite the crap out of it. In 4th place, we had the Super Sugar Fest Quick Strength Luffy. That's like the one where it has like all the forms of Luffy, like
the New Year's Luffy.
New Year's Luffy, the one that had all like the gears around him.
Okay.
So that's cool. In 3rd place, we had the Super Sugar Fest Kizaru. It was a really interesting choice here.
I'm noticing
Dex
a theme
Kizaru.
between all these 3 artworks so far. Is
Yeah.
that they all involve a Luffy, right?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Well, Todd,
Mm.
I'll break the chain for you, I believe, here, because we have the anniversary exclusive Nami in 2nd
go.
place. And
That
then,
artwork goes hard.
and then, if you had to quickly pick Todd 1st place, what would what do you think it's going to be?
I can't. Don't tell me it's Luffy Zoro Sanji. Please don't. tell me
Thankfully,
Luffy,
it's
Zoro,
not,
Sanji.
but your trend of Luffy is still correct, because it is anniversary Boa that
Oh,
takes
yeah.
out the
Yeah.
best legend artwork.
W.
Yeah, this artwork is sick.
But this, like, low-key, I remember when this Sugar Fest, like, when she got announced, I was like, this fucking sucks. this is so shit from Bandai, whatever. And they said guarantee on the 15th, and I was like, okay, I'm back in. This is go to this shit. And then this unit ended up being so fucking good in Rumble and just in content in general. Like, it's actually a broken ass character. Like, it's a very good unit overall. So I think that Luffy makes the artwork so much better though. I don't know why. It's just so good, but
it's actually kind of cool that like the top two are like the magazine
ones. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like the Oda original artworks, which is really cool. So I'd love to see more of these in the future.
Absolutely, 100%. All right, moving on. Best Legend Super Evolution. We had, I believe, 17 Super Evolutions this year. A lot of them aren't good.
That's not surprising.
I think if you trace back every episode of the podcast this year, I don't think we actively talked about a Super Evolution for like longer than like 30 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, because they were so mid.
They were so bad. It was like oh, we're not going to spend time. They're super evolved. They got number increase. Yippee. But this is the best one. So these are the 5 that are the best that we consider in the community. The first one is the Anniversary Zoro that turned into the Quick Zoro. This was like the first introduction, or not the first introduction, but this was this the one that had the banner on Anniversary, where like it was the separate 6+ banner, but then they also super evolved the Dex Zoro at the same time. So Zoro had Luffy Zoro Sanji, he had the 6+ Zoro, and then he also had the Zoro unit all within the same like month time frame, which is just absolutely insane. In 4th place, you had the Strength Doflamingo. This is the one that I believe was limited to the Rumble banner, if I remember correctly. And then we go to Super Evolution like 6 months later, and now no one uses him. He's back to just being a support legend, which is fantastic. In 3rd place, we had Luffy Law. I don't know about this one. We're gonna have a conversation. I don't know who's voting for this shit, man. But I don't know if Luffy Law is that good. Maybe because people are excited because everyone liked Luffy Law as a unit, but the Super Evolution.
I'm a big fan of the Luffy Law 6+.
Okay,
I actually
that's
think
good.
he's not a bad Super Evolution.
Okay, that's positive. That's positive.
Yeah,
we'll take that. In 2nd place, Pirate Rumble Kuma. This is insane. This is absolutely insane to me.
I'm so curious to see what number 1 is because
Kuma is
look how many votes he has.
Kuma is out and out the best fucking Super Evolution this game has like ever seen. Like period. He is so good. But
he's cracked.
The best Super Evolution for this year goes to Anniversary, Hancock, Nami, and Robin.
That's not surprising.
Bro, come on, really? Okay, people, you need to get your hands out your pants and
come on. Hey, you only need one hand to play.
One hand to play. But yes, and people might be thinking like it's a weird choice, but it does fall within our time frame of release and stuff. But I do think
the character's good.
The character's amazing. Absolutely insane. The character was so broken in Rumble. It made Free Spirit unbearable. Plus, like they're so good in Assault Rumble as well. Like so good in Assault Rumble. So it's an absolute broken unit. But I think PR Kuma got shammed here. That's my boy. He deserves something special. But with every good, gentleman, as we know on the OPTC Awards, there has to be a bad. The worst Legend Super Evolution of this year. You could put all of them here.
Yeah, just list them all.
You could put all 17 nominations here. Absolutely. But in 5th place we have Nami and Usopp.
Stinker.
I couldn't even remember what they do at all or what changed in their kit. So Nami and Usopp, they're horrid. We have V1, Vivian, Rebecca.
Yeah, they really did not receive much of a buff at all in their kit. I mean, they have a nice super switch, but that was like one of the best components about them in the first place. They already had good switch.
Yeah.
And their special, like, they really needed to like revolutionize their special, and it's just kind of like the same thing.
Absolutely. And then in 3rd place, hey, Vivian Becca V2.
Pretty much the same reasoning.
Literally the exact same reasoning. In 2nd place, Sanji and Pudding, Flame. No, dude.
Let's go.
I think that's a little bit of a stretch, honestly. I think Sanji and Pudding weren't an awful 6+. They didn't make the character like that exciting, but like the character is good.
Yeah, they're fine.
I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But then the worst super evolution of this year goes to Dual Blackbeard Pog. Instead of hand and gun,
Yeah.
it's fucking hand in hand, man. That's fucking.
Let's go.
This guy fucking
mean-
sucks, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair,
the
he was a
6+
bad
did
unit.
not do him any favors.
He was a bad
Yeah.
unit to begin with, so like 6+ is never gonna like make him any better at all. So, that's the worst
Yeah.
Legend Super Evolution. So there we go.
Wow.
Moving on swiftly. This is a new category, the best EOM or end of month legend. This category is essentially every legend that didn't release under either an exclusive title, so that being game mode exclusive, that being anniversary exclusive, that being Super Studio Fest exclusive. So this can be end of month legends, this can be certain like holiday period celebration legends, and so on. Again, we had 18 EOM legends this year, which doesn't make much sense because we had 66 legends released in the time period, so that kind of means that we had 48 exclusive legends this year, which is just fucking
Holy
insane
shit.
to begin with. But alas, here we are.
That's insane.
In 5th place for best EOM legend, we have Garp. This is the Dex young Garp.
Oh. Yeah, he's pretty good.
Good unit. In 4th place, we have Alba, the Dex Alba that released. Also a fantastic unit as well.
Great synergy with versus Kaido.
Absolutely. In 3rd place, we had the Figureland Garling, the Int unit. Also a very
Yeah,
good unit.
Yeah, not bad and good, pretty good in Rumble.
In 2nd place, we had Christmas Uta. I thought
Oh.
Christmas Uta would actually win this category because she's just disgustingly good in Rumble. But, I mean, it goes without saying, though, this is probably, I would argue, I think I probably don't have to argue. This legend is probably the best EOM legend since, like, that Super Tandem lore that came out, I would say. And the best EOM legend goes to Usopp and Lilith. This unit is absolutely revolting and is purely from the Rumble standpoint. Like, just a
I mean,
disgusting
even
unit.
in normal content,
Even in normal
they're-
content, they're really good, yeah.
Like, do you remember there were some weird like TMs where you'd actually want to use this character
Yep.
as a captain because at the start of the quest you'd get like a chain lock which you could like carry over multiple stages. Like, actually a pretty good unit, and they boost like cerebral shooter strength deck, so it boosts like a ton of units. And as you said, very good in Rumble for the shooter teams, cerebral teams. Yeah, this unit's disgusting.
I go because whenever I think about end of month legends, my brain always goes to like that lore kid banner and like how good that Super Tandem lore was, because that lore is like still an incredible unit for sure. And like when they released that as like an after party legend, it's like that was like honestly approaching Super Sugo Fest. Probably is better than a lot of current Super Sugo Fest, to say the least. And then Usopp and Lilith was such a random banner, came with Nami and Nami and Sanji on the other side of it. And at first it was kind of like this kind of a weird unit, sure, but then as time goes on, probably one of the best legends to release in a very long time. Well, one of the
Kind of
coolest
like
legends as well.
like Robin and Jinbei.
Yes,
No one liked
that-
it on release.
That quality of
And then-
character, absolutely.
Yeah.
That Robin and Jinbei is still goated. It's still a fantastic unit, so
It's kind of crazy seeing the vote differential between 1 and 2 is very
Yeah.
close.
absolutely. So I think, it's really good. I'm very happy. Usopp Lilith, fantastic win there. Best game mode legend is the next category we have here. So
Oof.
best game mode legend falls under it goes Pirate Rumble, TM, and Kazuna. And before everyone says why did we separate them, it's because I think TM actually actually has like 8 or 7 legends that released this year, because a lot of the TM banners got superseded by Super Sugo Fest or anniversary banners. So like
Yeah.
we kind of thought combine them all together, pit them against their own strengths and see how they go. But this, as we said, includes Kazuna, it includes TM, and includes Pirate Rumble. But in 5th place, we have TM Stussy. Again, pretty underrated legend. This Stussy is actually a very good character. That barrier reduction is nuts. Super useful for treasure map. Always boosted as well. So I think it's a fantastic legend to kind of have there in the 5th place slot. In 4th place, we have Weevil, Pirate Rumble Weevil. An absolutely disgusting character on release. So broken.
Yeah,
Absolutely
hits like a
ridiculous.
truck.
Great bench unit. You need something to just come in and do some damage. Weevil's right there for you. In 3rd place, TM Buggy. Interesting
strength one, right?
The strength one, yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Really good legend. Also really good in Rumble as well, so kind of has that versatility.
Yeah, special CT increase, and he removes special bind, I think, as a captain, which is kind of nice.
Super useful.
So yeah, he's a cool unit.
In second place, Pirate Rumble S Snake. Fantastic legend.
The thing about S Snake though is that her banner that she debuted with was so
Ass.
garbage.
Ass.
It was so bad that she's probably one of the best like Rumble characters in the game.
And I think it goes without saying, probably the best Rumble legend in the game today. But I think Caesar, who was votable, but I think people didn't realize the quality of the legend until recently, might have taken the cake as best Rumble legend. But the predecessor, still probably the best Rumble legend in the game, it's Pika. Random ass legend to release, but this unit is just a fucking menace to society. You see Pika, you skip. You do not fight that team. He will fuck you up big time. So, an absolutely broken unit. Fantastic there. But I mean,
they just need to bring him out of more banners. He's like never available.
I think it's just literally. I think the turnover time now is just every 6 months they're going to release the units. And I think that's where
unless you use your Aurora gems,
dude. Yeah. Honestly, I'm thinking about it. I'm like on big celebrations, it might be Aurora banner time. I don't know, man. We might have to do it just to play catch up.
Bandai gonna get you.
Bro, you think we're still playing game 11 years long, mate? They think they haven't collected us yet, man. We're all cooked. These two guys quit OPTC like 4 years ago. They're still talking about OPTC every fortnight. Like, we're all cooked, man. We've all been collected by Bandai.
Can't escape it.
Knight still knows more about units than I do. I still fucking play the game, man. It's cooked. Everyone's for this. I remember the Flame Crash Out. The Flame Crash Out when Super Sugar Fest released and Final Tap was in the game. I will never forget the Flame Crash Out that existed. But we have so many Super Sugar Fest legends now. 13 of them released that we can have their own. They can have their own category. A lot of good ones. A lot of how you going ones as well. But without further ado, the 5th best Super Sugar Fest legend to release was Roger Rayleigh Gaban, who I think is a fantastic unit, but 5th place.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like that crazy in normal content. Like, you really need to make sure you have type advantage because they're really focused around color affinity, and they're pretty good in Rumble too. I know that there's that, like, one of the single battle teams you have to go up against, the Alpha one, where it's got like the Oiran Yamato and Roger Rayleigh Gaban. And then if you just kill any of them, they do their special straight away. It is disgusting. Like, Roger Rayleigh Gaban is a character you got to watch out for in Rumble too. Can get you.
And then in 4th place, we have the Quick Luffy. I think that this is a low key. It sounds weird, but I think it's a very underrated legend. This Quick Luffy.
Yeah, just because we get so many Luffys. So, like, a lot of them, like, when a new Luffy comes out, you just forget about the old ones. But, like, yeah, that Quick Luffy is going to be good. And he released alongside some good-ass units like Dorian Broggy, Quick Boa Hancock, the Frankie, Egghead Frankie legend. Like, he's got so many good support.
Damn, that Frankie should have won the fucking EOM thing, too. That
Frankie's good, man.
That Frankie's so good. I forgot about that Frankie. What the hell? In 3rd place, we have Luffy Zoro Sanji. I think like this unit probably should have been the best legend in the game. Like the caliber of how they try to combine the whole Luffy Zoro Sanji thing, like it didn't really live up to the expectation of it actually being the best legend in the game. And I think that was a bit of a mistake, like in that sense. But it's a great friend captain. Probably one of the best friend captains you can use. Is the Luffy Zoro Sanji. Never bring your own, though, because that guy fucking sucks. But if you have him as a friend captain, he's rainbowed out. That's gangster as hell. Shout out Stump. Always fucking rainbowing out these units for us, man. That's a hero right there. But no. It's a weird... I don't know, like... Especially like the way they released the unit. Like, the whole, like... dynamic art, and then I had, like, the 3... Like, you could pull Sanji, Luffy, or Zoro, and you have to combine them all together, like, fucking some Dragon Ball Z fusion shit to, like, turn them into the full unit, and, like... I don't know. It's such a weird...
It was kind of bad the way they did it because so many people were like confused on how it worked. It's like, oh, you know, like if I pull Sanji, do I still get like Zoro and Luffy? Like, yeah, it's the same unit. It's just different.
And all the thing is though, it's just the icon. Like, the
Yeah.
icon changes, the art changes, I think. But then when you go and click on them as like a friend captain, or you click on them in game, it's just all three of them are there anyway. So nothing fucking nothing changes at all, you know. So it's, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's such a weird release. But in second place, Mars.
Mm.
This is a good ass fucking legend, man. Marcus
Mars
Mars.
is
Marcus Mars bar.
Pretty sick.
Fucking, you know, good ass legend, man. I think it's a great, also absolutely disgusting in Rumble as well. Like a revoltingly good character too. I do think he's the best out of the I mean, obviously the voting says one thing, but do you think that he's the best out of the Gorosei to release?
I think he's the best of the Gorosei that you could like. He just works generically good in a lot of teams.
Yeah.
Like, even if you're not fulfilling all of the requirements for his kit, like, he can still provide a lot to your team. Whereas a lot of the other guys either don't provide enough, or you need to really, like, follow strict team building guidelines to make them work. But I feel like Mars is that kind of unit that just can really help a lot of teams out. And as you said in Rumble, I think out of, like, all of the ones in all of the 5 Elders, Mars, I think, like, buffs his team the best. Where obviously you have like Nusturo, who is like the best damage dealer out of the 5 Elders. Mars with his utility, and even he does a little bit of damage as well. And he goes on the shooter team, and shooters are cracked in Rumble,
yep.
so yeah, goes hand in hand.
Absolutely. And then the best Superfest unit of this year, 2025, goes to Kizaru. Damn,
Let's
what
go.
a
Oh,
legend.
man.
What a legend Kizaru was, man.
I
People
love
laughed
this
about
guy's
him.
design.
Bro, he's
Yeah.
so good. He's so good.
You know what would have been interesting is, hypothetically, let's say around the time of 11th anniversary, and they didn't give us those free-to-play level limit breaks, would we still have that same thinking of, is Kizaru number 1 if we didn't get those free-to-play level limit breaks? Because that helped him a lot. And that's a big thing that I guess a lot of people have issue with, is with the tag mechanic, is that it really makes team building super restrictive. But even though Kizaru follows that guideline of requiring tags on your team, he then allows everything to work, making all specials rainbow, buffing all characters when all the tags are present. So he kind of fixes the issues that you have. It's just a problem because we haven't had many opportunities to really use him that much. But man, Kizaru's design is phenomenal. He is such a good legend.
I think what should have occurred is likely Kizaru's kit should have been put onto Luffy, Zoro, Sanji.
Interesting. But then again, you can't use like Luffy's and Zora's and Sanji's on the same team as them, so would that still make them good? I mean, I don't
fucking
know.
every Sainami is disgustingly broken. Chuck on another Aninami, chuck on the old Sainami, like you're good to go, man. Like it's, I think like I don't know why, but like it's weird to see Kizaru. Like I don't think I would have ever expected Kizaru to be such a good legend, especially because he always just got shafted. Like old Kizaru was ass, Kizaru Fuji ass, the original Pirate Rumble Kizaru ass. I mean, good in Rumble, but like everything else ass. And then
Well,
this
that's
guy,
another thing as well, is that I remember when Kizaru first came out and I was using him against certain pieces of content for showcasing, Kizaru made like some of the Grand Voyages a complete joke. He is that good. He like the one against Syrup Village, like he just destroyed that with it's so good. Like yeah, Kizaru is phenomenal. More designs like him would be amazing. I guess the only real downside I would say about Kizaru is that he's a Super Tandem boost character. I wish he was like Final Tap or a Rush or even a Super Tandem character himself.
Rush would have been fun. Rush would have been so cool on him.
Rush would have fit him, I think. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I agree.
There we go. And then, last but not least, the best anniversary exclusive legend. Not a lot of them released when they're 9, but the best anniversary exclusive legend.
I think we know where this is heading.
Too many of them, though. Like, 9... we have... How many anniversaries do we have? 9? We have 2 fucking anniversaries in the game. Technically 3 if you want to call it that.
We have Global Annie,
Yep.
we have Full Annie, and then Half Annie, right?
Then One Piece Day is considered anniversary now, so there's that one.
Oh, right. And we don't do French Annie anymore.
We don't do French Annie because screw the French, clearly. And then we also... And then And then out of nowhere, the after party, that's anniversary. Shout out Dragon. Remember Dragon had released this year? You guys remember Dragon finally
What a stinker.
Fucking ass.
I mean, he's good in Rumble, though.
He's good in Rumble, mate, but he can stay there for all I care. But in 5th place, we have S-Snake. This is the strength S-Snake.
Yeah. Pretty good in Rumble,
Great
actually,
unit.
on that
I think
strength team.
I think it's a fantastic unit. In 4th place, we have Zoro vs. Lucci, a new one for half anniversary.
This is one of those rare occasions where this unit is really good in normal content and is kind of stinky in Rumble.
Mm-hmm. The Lucci's alright.
Lucci has his place.
But you have to power him up. Like, you have to get him juiced up to make him really
You have
really
to
good.
jump through a lot of hoops to make him work. And Zoro just sucks.
Zoro's balls, man.
Yeah.
Quick Hancock, I believe this is. No, it's no.
That's a pri-
I
yeah,
think it's Quick
it should be-
Hancock. Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
it
idiot
is.
made this fucking presentation, mate? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, fire that guy.
Second, Luffy and Lucci. Crazy. I thought Luffy and Lucci low-key kind of the goat. You know what I'm saying, man? But I believe it goes without saying, though. It's bloody Sainami. The best anniversary exclusive legend game. Crazy legend to release. Out of nowhere.
I mean,
Very odd.
full board tandem slots, increased damage taken, weakness, defense removal effects, super tandem, which triggers well with Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, and other super tandem boost characters. Yeah, this character's
Also,
pretty freaking
a
good.
slash unit, right? Kind of funky.
Yep.
You get a little bit of variety there with a bit of a slash unit kind of vibe, so it's kind of cool. But Luffy and Lucci, Todd, you pulled them yet?
That's a deep cut.
Okay. Also, where's Zoro Kaku, man?
Snubbed.
Ass.
No present.
Get fucking dutz, man.
Screw him.
But Nami, I mean, well deserved. Fantastic character. Again, this is one of them situations where I always crash out. I'm like, fuck this, fucking stupid. And then like 6 months later, I'm like, damn, this is a good ass character. I'm glad I pulled them. But there we go.
Yeah.
New category is dropped. Definitely one of the legends this year. This category goes to a legend that isn't necessarily the worst legend, not necessarily the best legend, but you kind of think to yourself, like, when did this legend actually release? I can't even remember.
Like a super forgettable character, but not necessarily a bad legend. Because I feel like the bad ones and the good ones, they stand out.
They stand out.
But
correct.
then there's the ones where they get lost in the void.
So it's Knight, if I told you that Morley and Karasu releases a legend this year, what would you say?
Wow.
there we go. See? Who the fuck would have thought that one? But in 5th place, we have 66 nominations. It's all the legends this year. Fuji and Green Bull. Fujitola and what a weird, odd legend. Great in Rumble, but just kind of a legend that you just forget exists unless you're really into Rumble. I went there.
Mainly relegated as a bench unit.
Bench unit. 4th place, York. Pyro Rumble York.
Oh
Also
my
releases this
god. I didn't even know what this character does.
Nah, I couldn't tell you. I pulled this character on, there was like that goated 10 multi-banner that released around anniversary time or something like that, like the pre-anniversary banner. But they had like some crate. I pulled this unit, never used it. I don't even know.
Is it a Rumble legend or
Rumble
is it a
legend.
Kizuna legend?
Rumble Legend
Okay.
York, yep. In 3rd place, Chopper and Robin. Like, when the fuck did these guys come out, man?
That's it. There's a Kizuna legend. I think it came out in the same month as Usopp and Lilith.
Kizuna Legend drop, Chopper and Roll. Like, what the fuck
Yeah.
are we doing here, man? In 2nd place, Shaka.
Let's go.
Like, when the fuck did Shaka get a character? Like, I've never seen Shaka used, like, ever. It's such an odd character choice to release. Super, weird character.
This is a
point.
weird one. Yeah, they really trying to make the Vegapunk team work.
What do they
and
even
it's just
do?
like-
What does Shaka even do?
their special is so long, and it's just a bunch of nothing.
Nothing burger.
It's like some chain multiplicative buffs. You can buff it, some tap timing chain, and then it's just who cares? Like
Who
literally,
cares,
this unit
man?
is just a who
Fuck 'em.
cares.
Yeah. And then definitely one of the legends this year was Sai and Leo, man.
Holy
Came out
shit.
in January. I remember when this came out.
I think this was the first legend to release this year. In like 2025.
Amazing.
It was the
start.
Kizuna legend, I think, of January. Yeah.
Like, so peculiar. So peculiar.
The character's not actually.
I think the
awful,
character's
but
good.
there's
It's a
just-
good legend, no?
There's not a lot of there's not a lot of teams you can really use it for. Like, it's a striker and powerhouse focus unit. So shout out to Neko.
Bring him back, run it back.
It can do chain boundary.
Cool.
Does it do? What is it? And it removes some defensive effects, attack boost, and does it do? Oh, advantageous class effect is what it does.
It's a
Yeah.
super boss legend. I see.
Yep.
There we go.
Stinky.
Definitely one of the legends this year.
Although it might be good with the 6+ Shirahoshi Mancherry because it's a Tontada character.
Okay, buddy.
Hold up. Hold up.
Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Okay. You make that showcase video. You know, and I'll
I don't even have this unit.
Okay, there we go. We can't even fucking test about ass unit. Best game mode / content. Yes. Treasure Cruise has so much content. Let's fucking go, dude.
We have Sugo Fests and another Sugo Fest.
I contemplate every year putting in Sugo Fest as an option for the awards because I just
It
think
would win.
it would win every time, and I think that would be
Landslide.
so funny if you would ever show Bandai like the results and say like people think that Sugo Fest is the best thing. They'd say fuck yeah, we're making money, boys. Like that's it. But 13 different game modes, some old, some decrepit, some new, some fresh. OPTC Run should win this. We love playing Temple Run Treasure Cruise. But in 5th place, Grand Party. Yes, dude.
Wow.
Grand Party. Let's fucking go. Hype, man.
Huge.
In 4th place, Pirate Rumble. Can you believe? Can we like have a conversation for a second? Can you believe that they added in a Pirate Rumble menu like separate from all the other content in the game? It is so baffling.
wild.
That was crazy when they showed the new UI and there was a separate like button that was just like Pirate Rumble. It's like, damn, like what are we doing here, man? That's crazy. Surely you can come up with some hot shit, some content. I have so many ideas that they could do. Nah, man, another Rumble game mode, but we're gonna change it slightly.
And we still cannot play Rumble against
no
people on our
friends.
friends list.
You have no friends.
like-
That's crazy.
You've got no friends. You can't do that shit, man. In 3rd place, Treasure Map. Yes, damn,
Yo,
baby,
I
the
mean,
goat.
It's the best rewards.
And
in
it got
Treasure
even
Cruise.
better, and it's had like 6 updates
Yeah.
this year. So now it's turned into Blitz Battle with extra steps. But like the amount of rewards you get now, like, is like tenfold. Like you get like top 60-70% in like the rankings. You get like 400 shards of each color. So you get some insane numbers now, which is just ridiculous. In 2nd place, 2nd place, Kizuna, Poggy, Kizuna.
That's crazy to me. Dude, Kizuna is so bland.
Kizuna has not been touched in like so long.
Wow.
It's not fun. It's cool for the team building aspects of Super Boss, that kind of stuff, but like even then it's like it's just the same shit, man. Like there's no nuance. The rewards have not been changed. And then but they added in the turbo potion. They added turbo potion, guys. Let's fucking go. You can skip
They
4
thought that was gonna
levels.
fix everything.
You 4
Oh,
levels.
man.
But we're not going to give any of them out. You have to buy them when you buy gems. We're not going to give any. They're not getting it free. But if you do spend a lot of money, you can skip 30 levels into Kizuna. Oh, fuck, bro. That's so hype. That's pog. Now, knowing this, what do you think the game mode of the year is?
Super Boss. Is that? I don't
Kazuna's
remember if Super Boss was
combined. So it's Kazuna,
Okay.
Super Boss, Super TM and TM, Super Rumble, etc.
Surely it can't be co-op. Surely not.
I don't know. Get it?
I can't see it being
Ass
PKA.
Rumble.
Grand Voyage, let's go.
Grand Voyage? Oh my.
It could be Assault Rumble. Assault Rumble was kind of fun.
And the
Um,
winner of Best Game Mode goes to OPTC Assault Rumble.
Oh.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
I think we should spend a bit of time talking about maybe the game modes, but probably just Assault Rumble in particular. Assault Rumble's interesting because I think it had a lot of opportunity to be a really cool, like, strategic game mode around building a team that does the most damage or can get the most output, but it ended up just turning into a reset fest of who can get the luckiest with their points, which just kind of diminished a lot of value. And obviously you still have the booster side of it as well, which removes a lot of the competition, but again, you can't really make that argument because every game mode has boosters associated to it as well. The only upside is that you get like 12,000 Rumble tickets every month, which, like, when you think of it like that, that's like 600 Rumble matches that just get saved from having to play, which is like, you know, that's 200 gems that you minus from like the total Rumble expenditure you have to do, which is insane in its own regard as well. But I don't know, like, I think that they missed out on a lot of opportunity to make this into a more strategic team building mode where, like, you had to use your stamina sparingly, and it wasn't just a matter of, let me just spam this content as much as humanly possible until I get the highest score. And, like, you see, like, when you get, like, the data download of people's rankings and stuff for Assault Rumble, it'll tell you how many wins that they had. And, like, those wins attribute to 1 pip of stamina. So you divide that by 3, and that's a minimum amount of gems that you spend. Because what you can do in Assault Rumble is, if you know you're not going to get a high score, you can quit out of the game, so you can reverse the same boss color or the same boss you want. So those aren't getting counted towards the win counter. So people are spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of gems on Assault Rumble.
That's insane.
To get the highest score just for some bounty, I think is really the end all be all for a lot of people. But what do you think? Having played it for like almost 6 months now, it came out I think it came out anniversary time, I believe.
Yeah, Assault Rumble, actually, I thought it, like you, I thought that it would have been more focused on more nuanced team building in Rumble, where, you know how you kind of got, you have different ways to play treasure crews. You can play like training forests, you can do all these different kind of things. And I thought they were going to do a similar kind of thing where we have Rumble and now we have like Assault Rumble and you have Grand Party, and these are like different ways to play Rumble. But what Assault Rumble has really boiled down to is it's just normal Rumble against a computer, and if you have the boosters, you get more points. It's pretty much as simple as that. So that is a bit of a shame. But I will say that the amount of time that you put into the game mode and the amount of rewards that you get out of it are actually pretty good. So I think overall for the casual player, Assault Rumble is a really great addition to the game. But I think if you're that like hardcore top end player, having to spend X amount of gems to secure, you know, another ranking game mode in Treasure Cruise, that's just going to hurt those types of players. But yeah, for the casuals and the people that don't really play as often, I think Assault Rumble is a great addition. And again, we just hope that they continuously update these modes, make them fresh. They really need to stop with treasure map updates. They need Kizuna is probably the number one thing that needs to be
Kizuna needs so much help at this point now. I think even Grand Party got reward updates. Like, you know, so like the fact that they got that and Kizuna's like, fuck yeah, you get a turbo potion. But what I want to also, like, on Assault Rumble, you are right, the rewards are nuts. Like, I think like last time our alliance got like top 10 or something like that, you got like 80 medals or something along those. I got some insane 40 or 80, some crazy amount of medals, which is just obscene. Plus you get your personal rewards on top of that too. So like you get a lot of kickback for how much you're spending on it, and you know, in a lot of situations you may not even be spending a lot on the game mode as well. So it's just a massive return on investment. So yeah, for most people at least. For the sociopaths that spend hundreds of dollars, fuck you, idiots. I don't know, man. You tell me. Thanks for keeping Treasure Cruise alive, smiley face.
Yeah, every game needs those types of people.
But what every game does need is content creators. And we have our fair share of them. Probably not as many as we should, but we are still very lucky and privileged to have so many people that want to participate and make content for OPTC. I'm just getting up the list of all the content creators so we can talk about all of them real quick. Cool. So, as we said in the initial blurb, previous winners of the award, so in this case Todd and Stump, did not get added in. They're added into the official, unofficial Hall of Fame, Captain Papi's bathroom wall. They're added in there, man. But
hey, yo.
They're the previous winners, so we thought this year would keep it a bit fresh, have some new people involved. I'm gonna run down the whole list, and if you have any points or people that you've seen before, by all means, call out. Goes without saying, but first and foremost, Chaozu, in and out of content, but he's found a really cool niche of just making these really interesting Grand Voyage videos where he's clearing content with a bunch of variety of units, which I think is super cool. Still plays the game at a very high level, and I think he makes some excellent content. A really interesting channel called Enel Rules All of OPTC. Had a series for a while, which I think is still ongoing, where he kind of tries to beat, or I should say try to beat all the content in the game with Enel. So it's kind of akin to Knights OG Kaido versus the World Series. Such a goated fucking series, man. So there's that one there. Happy Days, really cool content creator. Just makes fun, interesting content on OPTC. Just makes general content, which I think is really good. Pool videos, content actual playing the game. So I think a lot of the people that I didn't add in just made SugoFest videos, which I think is completely fair. Because that's kind of the only content in the game. But I wanted to at least have a bit of a mixture of people that are actually making teams for content or playing and talking about the game at the same time too. Because I think that's more of the content that we need in the community. That isn't just I pulled on this banner and I got all the legends in 30 multis. I.e. myself when I release videos. Itachi, good friend of ours, but also just pumps out. Just has content on content. I'll be the first to say it's just kind of a screen recording, but I think there's a lot of value in being able to just release a lot of teams, a variety of stuff. Fantastic team builder, fantastic Rumble team builder as well. Jerry, shout out Jerry for the one time. Fantastic content creator too. Makes some really cool stuff. Super happy to see them just continuing to make content. I always butcher their name, but La Resistenza, I believe they're a French, content creator. They've been making content for a long time as well. Super cool stuff on their end. Probably I'll say Papi's content creator of the year, Marcus Manson. This person is so fucking good at making content. Their thumbnails look great. They make a lot of content, a lot of teams, a lot of unique kind of teams as well. I think that they don't pull as often, so their teams kind of will generally not use a lot of the newer units and stuff, so it's kind of nice to have that variety of content. Mr. K, I believe they're Indonesian. Don't butcher me about that. They have I found them recently. They have 32,000 subs. They make a lot of content on OPTC very consistently as well. So again, I want to give a shout out to a lot of its international audience as well. I believe they're Indonesian. I could be incorrect, and if I am, please let us know either in the chat or in the comment section when we release the actual video as well. We would love to know. Ome, youngster still in the community, making fantastic content, SugoFest videos, but also high level team building, Pirate Realm stuff. They have they had a challenge series which I thought was really interesting. I think it was called an OPTC hardcore Nuzlocke video, which I thought was kind of cool in terms of concept. I think it would be kind of cool. You can play for example hardcore Minecraft. When you die, you're done. It'd be pretty cool to make an OPTC series. I think they've kind of made where you create a fresh account, and then if you lose content or losing a bit of content, that's it. The account's kind of done, which I think is kind of unique. That's kind of fun in that kind of sense. A few of the Japanese people, so Koro-san, Sai, and Core. Probably doesn't make as much content as they used to, but this guy used to be the quintessential GOAT of OPTC. Literally was rank 1, absolutely everything. He does a lot of discussion videos now, which I think is really good for the JP side of the game, because I think the international side makes a lot of good discussion videos and stuff, which is really cool. You have SCZ69, a fantastic team builder, makes a lot of good content on top of that too. Probably also up there as one of my favorite content creators, Sheppo, probably I would say the best team builder in the game at the moment. just incredibly good teams, especially for Kazuna time. High damage, really good quality teams, which I think is awesome. And then the final two go without saying, Japanese creators of Snafking, probably the JP GOAT at the moment, but then probably the most akin to like the figurehead of the JP community being Snowman. You know, all these guys make super cool content, and we're pretty lucky to have a nice crop of new people coming in, but still guards of old. But without further ado, the top 5. In 5th place, we have 14 nominations. In 5th place, we have Snowman. And boy, Snowman, well done, mate.
There you go.
You may never see this, but we appreciate you. You know, thank you very much for the content you make. In 4th place, and all rules of OPTC. Round of applause again.
Let's go.
Well done, mate.
Massive.
Proud of you. In 3rd place, Sheppo. I wish Sheppo did a lot better here, but again, 3rd place is such an awesome feat to make. I think Sheppo, again, as I said, Sheppo's content is so good. It's just so much good team building content. You need a team. The guy's got ample amounts of teams, just constantly updated, very accessible teams as well, which is really fun. In 2nd place, La Resistenza. The guard of the French community, Tau Corner, stand down. This guy's coming to say what's up. I think, again, very great content, very cool stuff, very high quality as well, which is super nice.
Yep.
So appreciate it. And I think we all expected it with his name on the list, but content creator of the year is Captain it's Chaozu. Chaozu, without a doubt, has made some fantastic content, continues to make incredible content for OPTC. Hopefully he comes back and is making more stuff and doesn't disappear and come back and disappear and kind of finds his rhythm again. But if you need a Grand Voyage team, Chaozu's the person to go to. Just such a variety, has cleared the same Grand Voyages multiple times, using old units, using new units, using random rare recruits. And I think it kind of goes to show like there's prowess in team building, but there's also a great element there of that Grand Voyage knowledge and stuff too. So, you know, shout out to Chaozu for sure. We're almost done. Crazy, right? We're almost there. But aged like fine wine. Everyone grab your glasses and raise a toast to the legends of 2024. This category goes to the legend that just continued to get better and better over this year. Without a shadow of a doubt. It's funny, you can see the nominations at 60, and this is from November 30th, 2023 to November 30th of 2023 to November 30th of 2024. So we had 6 extra legends release in this year's bracket. So those numbers keep pumping up. But this is all the legends that pretty much released this year. This is basically all the legends that were on the nominations for Legend of the Year, etc. in the OPTC Awards 2024. So, any legends that you guys can recall from last year that kind of made a bit of a shout to you guys? I think Dex Ace is like probably the legend that aged the best. That got better over time as well.
Yeah, I mean, all those 10th Annie legends are just
so good,
really
right?
good. Definitely some better than others for sure, but I mean, and that including that Dex Roger as well. I don't recall, but was Nami and Karina in this bracket too?
I don't think so.
They were the bracket before.
I think the bracket before. You have Zoro Sanji's in this bracket, which is like, you know, that's still the most disgusting legend of the game, bar none. And just continue.
Was Crossguild in that one?
Crossguild is in this bracket, yes.
Okay.
They're also very good. Kaido vs Luffy also fantastic as well.
Oh man.
There's a lot of heaters last year. But without further ado, 5th place.
Oh, what about the memories of Straw Hats?
Okay,
we all love them, right?
Fuck off, mate. I'll give you memories, man. 5th place, Oiran Yamato. Still an absolutely incredible legend. The rush is kind of like the cherry on top, but removing those debuffs, the percent damage attack buff as well is really good. So good. So good.
And selecting any one debuff, remove it by 7 turns. Love to see it.
Absolutely insane. In 4th place, S-Hawk. Still a fantastic legend. An absolutely broken legend, to say the least.
Who designed this man?
Whoever designed this man also designed Pika and also designed Caesar. Fire that guy right now today. Because they're too broken. In third place, Luffy vs. Kaido. Oh,
Let's go.
Absolute broken character. So good on release. So
Yeah.
like just a very strong character. In second place, Dex Ace.
Wow.
And I think we all knew as soon as I said Zoro Sanji, right? It goes without saying, but I think it's kind of a cop out. I think this is like they didn't really age. They just got. I mean, to be fair, they got better, which I think is kind of the onus of the category itself. But it is Zoro and Sanji. This legend does not miss. It is so incredibly powerful, so versatile, so useful still to this day. It's a shock that they're
this
so
was
good
kind of
still.
like it's kind of like Expedition 33 winning the Game Awards. It's like you would be more shocked if they didn't win it.
Yes,
you know,
absolutely. They just continue to get better. The ability to change classes, both classes, to match what's
for 3
required.
turns.
Yeah, 3 turns is the revolting part. It's so fucking disgusting. They're so good. The debuff removal, attack
super
orb,
tandem.
super tandem is so good. Absolutely insane. I can't wait for them to butcher the 6+. Can't wait for
The fact that they change both classes of all units and then super class both of the classes as well, like just
man.
add that extra
It's
bit of
fucked,
damage as
bro.
well.
The EX super being
Attack
used as a
boost,
crewmate.
orb boost, chain addition, chain multiplicative, tap timing chain. Like what the fuck?
I think it's super tandem, and then in Rumble, like they're not as good anymore, but they're still usable. Like it's still a
Yeah, for
viable
sure.
option if you want. You can chuck them on a team, still viable. Like it's just so good, such a good legend. But as we do on the OPTC Awards, with every age like fine wine, we have to talk about the stinkers. We have
go.
to talk about the worst, probably my favorite category of the year.
Mine too.
The worst legend of the year. There could be a number of these characters. But again, as we said, 66. There could be so many. We had a lot of weird legends this year. A lot of legends that just they kind of existed. I don't know, they're released. We had a lot of exclusive characters that just weren't that fantastic. But without further ado, though, we'll talk about them one by one. In 5th place for worst legend of the year goes to Fuji and Green Bull.
Yeah, well,
A great Rumble unit.
not memorable.
Not memorable.
Yeah.
Doesn't provide anything. Doesn't really do much. Good on the bench, but that's about it. He can stay on the bench as well. In 4th place, TM Sabo. Now, this is probably one that I would have put for definitely one of the legends this year, because I forgot this character even existed. If you look at the artwork, it looks like he's 5+ TM unit.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Like, it's just, he does not look like a legend. It's a
I
really
think
odd character.
Another reason why this would have been ranked so high is the PTSD that people have from playing the TM that he released with. And the fact that
that one
the
was
way that
so
he's built,
bad.
you need 4 Rev armies on the team in order to get that chain. And this is where the Usopp and Lilith were like the saviors, because they did the same thing as him, but obviously they just do it. This guy needs 4 Rev armies. And like the only way you could do it effectively is if you literally had your own copy of Sabo and the Hacking Koala, pretty much. They came with the Sabo.
That Hacking Koala was so good, though.
Yeah, they're good.
They're good units, but like, damn, that sub was. I think I didn't have Usopp Lilith at the time, so I think I was cooked this TM. I can't even remember what I would have built to have defeated this, but TM Sabo just so poor, so unmemorable. 3rd place, Shaka. Kind of just like such a, again, odd unit. I think, as you mentioned before, it's a unit that like they just try to shove in to be like, oh, we're building out the Vegapunk squad. We're gonna bring all these guys together and make a crazy team. And they couldn't do what the Gorosei do. Like, you can put all the Gorosei on the team, and you have a crazy squad going on. These guys just don't fulfill. Like, you can't put all the Vegapunks in a team and get the same kind of desire out of them as well.
Yeah, they tried to make him kind of like 8.5 anniversary Luffy, where it's like if a Straw Hat uses a special. Oh no, it was like the Psy Luffy, where it's like if a Straw Hat uses a special, he gets like max special.
Yep.
So he's kind of like that, but like if another Vegapunk uses a special, he gets max special, and then they want you to use his special multiple times per quest, and it's just not good.
No,
it's just not.
It's not good.
Yeah,
I don't like it. And then in second place, York. Who would have thought that the least memorable legends are also the worst ones at times?
These
too.
Vegapunk characters are ass.
They're so bad. Like the thing is, like they could have done some crazy cool like Germa shit, where like if you have them all together, they can do some crazy stuff, or even like you know, akin to what the Gorosei can do as well. Like I don't expect them to do like a fucking 15x attack boost, but like there should have been some sort of synergistic like, oh, I want to build the Vegapunk team because it's going to be able to clear content. This is going to like, you know, it's going to do a lot of damage or whatever it is. But like they're just so disjointed, and the fact that they released on so many random, because the Shaka was what, a Kazuna legend, and then the York was a Rumble legend, and then Vegapunk had a Kazuna legend, but he also had the Dex end of month legend, and then like Atlas was a TM legend, and then Lilith was like a end of month legend. Like it's such a weird variety of it all. So yeah. But without further ado, the worst legend of the year 2025 goes to Sai and Leo. It says PKA State.
Wow.
I mean, I didn't write it in.
Other than TM Sabo, this is like the same exact list.
Yeah,
as
pretty
the other
much.
one.
It's kind of cooked, right? Can't believe I didn't write that there. That's fine. Sai and
I
Leo.
don't know.
Man.
I kind of disagree with them.
I
being
disagree
the
as well.
worst legend.
I disagree as well.
Because I mean, I agree that they're not very like memorable, but they're not a bad unit. Like York is objectively a terrible unit. Shaka objectively a terrible unit. Sai and Leo I wouldn't say are bad.
Absolutely.
Either way.
I'll put on the overlay because I just want to make sure that I didn't screw up the Legend of the Year one because I don't want it to look bad.
Okay.
But you can keep talking. What do you think would be the worst legend this year though?
I would say, well, I mean that Sabo didn't do himself any favors.
Yeah.
But also like character that I just really didn't care for that came out was the Bonnie strength legend that came out relatively recently.
Oh shit!
The Bonnie Pirates.
I forgot. yeah. That was
unit.
ass.
Oh, another one, like one that they actually screwed up majorly was that strength Kuma where he punched Saturn.
Oh,
Dude, he had to have been up there for sure. Like,
let me have a look at the
I don't
list
know
real
what they
quick.
were thinking.
I think
They screwed him up.
Okay, there we go. I think we're good now. Let me go look at the actual like the voting order real quick. But
Yeah.
they, I don't know, they fucked it, man. Like that. Didn't they release 2 Kumas as well?
There was a Sai Kuma that came out with that Dex Vegapunk. That was the one where like Akainu like attacked him when he went to Marijua, where he was trying to get over the wall. It was that
yeah.
Kuma, and then there was the Strength Kuma punching Saturn, which released with the Quick Super Sugo Luffy.
So in 10th place was Ginny.
Okay.
9th place was Tashigi, TM Tashigi.
Yeah.
8th place was Mr. One. 7th
sucks. Okay.
7th was Chopper and Robin.
Okay.
6th was, I can't remember which Kuma this was, but 6th was, there was a Kuma. Kuma, daughter protecting hero. I think this might be the strength
that's
one.
the strength one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the punching one.
Yes. And then it goes the same top 5 as well.
Okay, so he was just outside the top 5.
Yeah.
All right.
He was by 2 votes. 2 votes separated from the top 5.
Yeah, Strength Kuma got screwed up, and then as Buggy said in the chat, like anniversary exclusive Dragon, I agree, was I guess he's not a bad unit per se. It's just
Dragon
he didn't
was
really live
12th.
up to the hype.
Dragon was 12.
Right. Okay. He just didn't live up to the hype of what we expected a dragon to be.
Yeah, I think that's the issue. I think it's because like it's kind of like imagine like Roger got all the Roger was fucking the best legend in the game for over 12 months, which is like which is crazy. But like you expected him to be good, and he was good. Dragon has all this mystique and mysteriousness associated to him. You'd expect him to at least be like viable, and he just was never good. Like that's probably the biggest issue with him. And then you had Ginny in 10th. You had Morley Karasu 11th. Dragon 12th. The Strength Sentomaru PR legend in 13th.
He's not terrible. He's okay.
The TM Ace in 14th.
Yeah, forgettable.
And then the other Kuma in 15th. and then Bonnie Pirate 16th, Dr. Vegapunk 17th, and so on and so on and so on.
Gotcha.
The unit with the least amount of votes for worst legend was Newgate, Shiki, and Lin Lin. Interesting, with 2 votes. So there you go.
Two people that don't know what they're doing.
2 people are fucking stupid. That was an IQ test. I've saved your email addresses. I will be contacting you. We didn't collect anything. I promise. We didn't. We did not collect any fucking. I don't want your email addresses, you weirdos. You freaks.
You know what's one character that's not going to get any mention for being good or bad, but I think is like a low key, very underrated legend that came out this year is that Kizuna, Mr. Zero Missile Sunday. I high-key think that character is very good.
Yes, I actually agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
So that unit,
very underrated.
That unit got 25 minus 66, 41. That was the 41st best legend of the game, which segues us greatly into Legend of the Year.
Bing bong.
The best legend of the year. 69. This is what we build up to. This is the piece de resistance. This is the creme de la creme. These are the best legends that released this year. I think. Do we want to go top 10? And then we'll show the top 5. Or do we go top 15?
Yeah,
what do you guys feeling?
10.
I think top 10's good.
Top 10.
10's good, yeah.
In 10th place is the Int Sabo. Sabo, witness truth at the sacred land.
Oh, New Year's Sabo.
New Year's Sabo with 149 votes.
Very good this year.
Okay, cool. I've got the right numbers. In 9th place, we have Saint Ethan Baron v. Nustro, God of Finance and of the 5 Elders, the highest authority of the world government, with 154 votes.
Okay, we got Gandhi.
We got Gandhi.
W. Ethan.
Weethan. In 8th place, we have Saint Shepherd Jupiter, Godhead of Agriculture of the 5 Elders and the highest authority of the world government, with 171 votes.
Yeah, pretty good.
In 7th place, we have Usopp and Dr. Vegapunk, Lilith the Evil, controlling the energy of the sea, with 173 votes. Crazy that a regular ass legend made it that far up. That's fucking goated.
Holy, that's so Chad.
In 6th place, we have Luffy and Zoro and Sanji, Unpredictable Future Island, with 203 votes. Holy. Now we're talking. And then in 5th place, with 215 votes, we have Luffy and Lucci overlapping guns.
Oh, wow. Okay, I was not expecting
Crazy that this unit is so high up when you think about it, right? Like, they're a great legend. But I don't know, are they top 5 worthy of the year?
Apparently they are.
Apparently so. I also want to point out, like, in previous years, right, the best legend of the year was, like, very well known. Like, you could always tell what the legend of the year was. This year, it's up for grabs. Like, there was no real, like there were a few characters, but, like, every year you're always like, Zoro Sanji's the best. Roger's the best. Like, Gear 5 Luffy's the best. Like, there was always, like, a character that was just so prominent in being the best legend of that year. But this year was very much like they kind of... It was a bit even in terms of that kind of in that realm.
I have 2 thinkings of like who the number 1 will be. We will see. I feel like they'll be in the top 5. But Lucci's crazy. In
4th place, with 217 votes, so 2 more votes, was Monkey D. Luffy Rampage in the Future City.
2 vote differential. Quick Luffy, we talked about him earlier. I mean, he's insanely strong. He's had so good support around him as well. Yeah.
So good.
Well deserved.
Here we go, top 3, baby. These the big donnies. The big boys. In 3rd place, with 232 votes, we have Saint Marcus Mars, godhead of environment of the 5 elders, the highest authority of the world government. Marcus Mars, damn, 3rd place.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That is wild. I didn't expect Mars to be the third highest voted.
Third
for
highest
best
vote
legend
is
of the year.
nuts.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely
incredibly
insane.
high.
In 2nd place, with 345 votes, so a big jump up.
Yeah, that's
We
a big
have-
jump.
Nami
Yeah,
from One
okay.
Piece magazine, 3-star style swordswoman.
Yep.
W.
Could have been the Legend of the Year. Funnily enough, better than Luffy Zoro Sanji, the counterpart to their banner. But how do you feel about Nami? Nami always somehow creeps in there as one of the best legends in the game.
The two that I was thinking were gonna be like the number 1 position. Nami was one of them. The other one hasn't been said yet, so I assume
Because, like,
it's gonna be that, but it could be anything.
Nami had Super Tandem Nami, which got 2nd place, I believe.
Yep.
Last time. Had Nami and Karina, which I believe was a top 5er in the previous awards as well. And now has the anniversary Nami with 2nd place. But without further ado, gentlemen, and to wrap up the OPTC Awards 2025, the Legend of the Year with 429 votes, out and out beating every other character in the game, goes to Kizaru, Cloud Splitting
There he
Light
is.
Sword. Legend of the
W.
Year, Kizaru. Oh my days. This is a weird one. I don't know how to feel about Kizaru being the best legend of the game. What are your guys' thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I see it, but you're kind of right, because I feel like we didn't have, like, I don't think Kizaru is like that much above the rest of the pack compared to the last few years, where like when Psygear 5 came out, like he was just
Clear.
so insane.
Every legend was
or
clear.
Zoro
yeah.
Sanji, just insane.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
The gap is not as big this year in terms of power level between these units, and it's even crazy. I mean, you've got 2 anniversary exclusives on here. That just goes to show. Typically, this is stacked with Super
Super
Sugars
Sugar
because
Fest.
they're
Yeah.
the best legends in the game. But it goes to show that just because they're Super Sugar doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be good. So that Nami is going to be very good for a long time moving forward, because they keep releasing Straw Hats, and Nami's going to be very good with every Straw Hat focused character that comes out. And Luffy Lucci, super surprising, but they get carried very hard with their Rumble stuff as well. Shooters are one of the most disgusting teams in Rumble to face, and the fact that you've got not only Luffy Lucci, Marcus Mars, who's also helped supporting the shooter class, Kizaru can be used in shooter teams as well. So there's some really cool stuff going on here, but overall, including the top, like the 6 to 10 that you mentioned as well, Usopp and Lilith being 7th
That's
highest.
fun.
Is
I
kind
like
of-
that. I appreciate that. That's good.
Yeah, that's so cool.
I guess we can quickly go through, what is it, like 11th and so on and so on. So, Magazine Boa was 11th. Christmas Uta was 12th. Saturn was 13th. Roger Rayleigh Gaban was 14th. And Newgate, Shiki, and Linlin was 15th.
Yeah. I was wondering
Okay.
where they were. I felt like they had to be close.
3 units got 1 vote. 3 units.
Okay. List them.
So you have San Juan Wolf, the Pirate Rumble legend.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Who the
Someone's a
fuck?
San Juan
But
Wolf
who the
fan.
fuck? You got some San Juan Wolf stand going around. You're like, that's my fucking goat.
Let's go. That's actually peak.
You had Katarina Devon got a Lego.
Let's go.
Someone's just a big fan of the Blackbeard Pirates.
And then you had Dr. Vegapunk, the Dex one that released End of Month Legend.
Okay, dude.
fucking
Crazy people.
Fucking hell, man. That's so funny, dude.
Yeah, those emails of that individual.
And they've been
or those
collected.
Individuals. Yeah, they've been blacklisted.
We've actually sent them on to Bandai. They're going to ban your account so you can never play this game again. But yeah, interesting. I think like the conversation is probably about the gap more than anything. Like, it really is about, like, you are right. When I think about it, like, I think the first award show we did was Roger, I believe. Was it 2022? No, 2023. We did 22. We did 22, 23, 24, 25. I think we've done this so far.
Roger came out in 2021, heading into 2022.
So you might have fallen into that.
So it was
category.
2022. It was 2022.
Let me see here. Legend of the Year. Oh no, Roger didn't get one. That was Luffy and the Straw Hats.
Oh, Roger and Whitebeard dual unit.
Roger and Whitebeard dual unit, and then V3 Kaido, then Uta was the top 4 in 2022.
V1 Roger was the year before that.
The year before that, we didn't do the award show then. In 2023, we had Gear 5 Luffy, Sai Nami, Dex Sanji, Quick Robin. That insane Super Sugo Fest listing of units was ridiculously powerful.
Yep.
In 2024, so last year, we had Zoro Sanji, Int Luffy, Luffy vs Kaido, and then Dex Ace, Dex Roger.
Wow. Those votes would definitely be changed now if people voted for those.
Absolutely.
Int Luffy, number 2, that's crazy.
He's good, man. As an underrated legend. He's still so good in Grand Party. Still so powerful. Still a good unit overall. Porky will fucking eat your ear off about that one, man. That's his favorite legend, man.
Is it really?
Yeah, he's so good for him. But like, I don't know. Kizaru's an interesting one. It makes me feel weird because I think like there's so many options for so many characters to be like the Legend of the Year that Kizaru is a very just peculiar one, but by such a big margin of votes. Like,
so are you surprised at the unit and what it does, or just like the character selection, like the character they decided to
probably
make
the character?
this good,
I think
being
I
Kizaru,
think it's more the character choice. Because, like, usually, like...
It is peculiar.
There's a running theme of, like, obviously the best Legends of the Year were all Straw Hats.
Right.
Like, you know, which, I mean, obviously makes sense for being One Piece. So, especially, I think what makes it peculiar for me as well is that because this unit released with Luffy Zoro Sanji, and I feel like Luffy Zoro Sanji was meant to be the headliner, like, for them to be pushed to the wayside and Kizaru said, what's up? Like, you know, it makes him so much better. Which is really interesting. And also, again, Nami being part of that banner, but again, not meant, with Luffy Zoro Sanji meant to be the headliner still, Nami kind of swooping in and taking second place is also kind of crazy too.
It does kind of make it interesting because I would love for them to give more representation to like more of those underrepresented characters and arcs in One Piece. And if they bring characters that aren't that represented with this kind of power level, like these units are going to be like the best units in the game because there's no power creep or no competition. Like we get an infinite amount of Luffy's, Zoras, and Sanjis, but we don't get many NLs, Hodies.
Yeah.
I
want a Hody legend so bad, man. Give it to me, man. No, I want to Hody versus the world, man. I want to do it. It's so good.
Where's my Super Sugo Katakuri, bro?
Where's Slam Jam at, man? You get the It one, buddy. That's all you get, man. You get Katakuri Oven, mate. What's up? That's all.
No.
That's all you get, man. But you get Katakuri Big Mom. That's not bad, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. But I mean, someone made a great point just then. Remember back when Akainu was the best legend of the game? So maybe the Navy's like making a comeback. You know, maybe.
What are you talking about? Akainu was never the best.
Oh, we're gonna have this argument, are we?
It was time skip Luffy.
Nah, it's Akainu, brother. It's Akainu clear.
Akainu.
If we're talking V2 Akainu, yeah, I mean he was pretty cracked when he came out. Yeah. Remember V2 Akainu and V2 Shanks just show like what's up, and they just beat everything.
Absolutely.
Bro, this guy Akainu used to destroy
everything.
Content.
Quick content. Yeah, it was fucking revolting.
Yeah. He was disgusting.
So nasty. But that's it. That's the awards. I'll leave this little panel up here so we can do a bit of a chat, end of year kind of thoughts and opinions. We can do a bit of a Q&A afterwards, or we can do some Game Awards stuff as well. But just any sort of end of year thoughts for 2025?
I gotta say that going from Wano and being really tired of the Wano stuff and being excited for new arc, new Egghead stuff, I was really, really excited for all of the brand new Egghead stuff, and I feel like now I feel like how I was at the end of Wano. I'm just sick of the Egghead stuff. I'm sick
Yeah.
of Bonnie. I'm sick
Yeah.
of the Egghead outfits. Just move on, please. And I know it's going to happen again, but it will be interesting to see what happens as we move forward into 2026 with the anime being on break. It looks like that they're going to be on break for the first 3 to 4 months of the year. They're going to have a certain period of time where they're airing episodes, and apparently there's going to be another break sometime
Whoa.
next year as well. So we'll see how they kind of navigate their way through that. I don't remember exactly what Treasure Cruise did during the
Memories.
last break.
Memories.
Yeah.
We had memories.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
don't do this to
Remember
me.
the straw hats?
We had memories of the goat hats, man. The best. The best
Now we're going to
fucking-
do memories of Wano.
Yes. Yes. That's exactly what's gonna happen. So
Well,
look forward to that one.
Treasure Cruise should be getting the Nika Bonnie soon, I'd imagine. So that's gonna be another Bonnie.
It's pretty much all but confirmed
It's
at
all
this
but
point
confirmed.
that is going to be the New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just has to be. I mean, even Pirate Warriors have released it now. The sticker thing in Treasure Cruise is basically hinted at it. So
Yeah, they had. I don't know if you guys saw, but like they had like some sort of like OPTC collab with like in Japan they have these like wafer stickers that you can collect, where it's like you buy a little packet from like 7-Eleven. There's like a little cookie wafer, but then you also get a sticker like involved in it, and like they had a collab with OPTC, and like they had like all these old legends, and then there was like it like leaked that there was this Luffy and Bonnie, but it was in the exact same art style as all the OPTC ones. So it's like I don't know, man. It's kind of the same, like pretty similar. I think I might have tweeted it out, but I didn't tweet out that part. But like, yeah, I think there was a bit of a leak there, but you know, goes to show that there's something there for sure.
Better than the Google Play leak.
The Google Play, bro. Shout out the Roger leak, man. That was the goat one. Man.
Oh no,
that was peak leak.
Oh no,
that was peak leak, mate.
And we weren't allowed to talk about it.
We were ducking
crazy.
corners.
That's probably the best Brodsky videos when he fucking grabs the camera and he's like, right, it's fucking Roger. You guys got it.
Roger Lee came out and I released a video on Pudding that day.
Everyone's like, where's the Roger? Why are you talking about Roger? It's pudding showcase, guys. It's pudding showcase, guys.
What do you mean by that?
What Roger? I don't know. But you are right though. Like I would be pretty shocked if it wasn't Bonnie Luffy as like a. I think it would be a fake dual unit. I think it's gonna be a fake dual unit.
Dude, I hate fake dual units.
I hate dual units. So I'd rather be a less fucking mind dump of like of shit, man. Remember life's much easier than having.
So then it also begs the question: what's going to release alongside them?
Another Kizaru? I don't know.
Maybe
Another Saturn? A Saturn?
The robot?
OPTC original. Nika,
Nah, man.
OPTC original Nika Kuma's crazy, man.
Could do another magazine unit.
I could see another magazine. Another magazine unit would be gas. What
They
about
gotta drop the boy Emmett.
I was gonna say the robot.
Yeah.
Robot dude's gonna say what's up. Watch him be the
You gotta
best
get
legend in the game. It's just some fucking big ass robot.
He's gonna get a dual unit with the character next episode.
He's gonna get a dual unit with his heart, man. It's one of those ones. That unit better be the best. If Emmett has like a special ability where you pop him and he dies, but like you win the stage, so you have to use
You just
gem to
win.
win. So you have to gem to revive to get the victory on stage.
I would unironically really love an Imu legend. To be honest, I get
yeah.
how do you do it?
No, of course.
Like the One Piece card game released Imu as a deck. They could just make a little silhouette guy, and then he just works with the 5 elders and like world government characters. I think it'd be cool as hell.
Yeah, they can make him like have a tail animation to attack people
Yeah.
and shit.
My concern is that they released Dragon this year.
Yep.
And we have no idea what the fuck that guy does in the anime, and he's fucking dookie butter in the game. So my concern is they're gonna do the exact same thing with Imu, and he's just gonna be fucking ass, and it's gonna be so disappointing because this guy's meant to be like the strongest fucking being or whatever he is in existence.
Yeah, that's true. But I would love to see it. I mean, even the most recent stuff that's been happening in the manga. I mean, we always say that, like, oh, we can't wait for like the characters that are in the manga to come out of Treasure Cruise, and then it eventually happens, and then the characters release, and we're like, oh, but then this new thing in the manga, oh, that'd be
That's
so
cool,
cool. in
it's
Treasure
cool, it's
Cruise, man.
cool.
Yeah, it's the constant cycle of just waiting and hoping that the characters that come out are really exciting and fun.
I just get stressed out about the break. The break concerns me a lot, just given like how shit OPTC went during the recent, like the last break. Like, I mean, the game was fine; it survived, but like the whole memories event thing was just
it was
so bad, and it really like made people second guess. Like, do I even want to spend my fucking time playing this horseshit game when they're releasing memories of Zolo with fucking Kuina?
The worst part
Kuina
about
Rare
that
Recruit?
celebration was it came directly after the anniversary.
Yeah, it was cool.
Straight
So
after
cool.
10th Annie. So it was like a whiplash going from one of the best celebrations Treasure Cruise has ever had to arguably one of the worst.
Yeah.
And it went for like two and a
It was
half
like
months.
2.5,
or
3
something.
months of something, like fucking all these big ass units,
Bruh,
man.
shoot me.
And
Seriously.
they're all fucking shit. Like, oh, but Jinbei,
Yeah.
you can use Jinbei, blah, 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 blah. It's like, they're all fucking ass, man. Like, you're not gonna fucking do that shit. Fuck me. I just hope that
Another
I
thing-
hope they don't do that. Just hope they don't.
It's hard
It's
to
the
say.
Whip
I mean,
Studio anime come out.
oh yeah, the
True.
One Piece.
The One Piece, man. They can release Kid
They can do
Luffy
that for
Legend,
the
man.
break.
Give me a
Yeah.
kid Luffy.
See, you know what would have been cool if they would have lined it up for when the break started, that the Wit Studio adaptation
That's
what they
started.
probably
so
should
you
have
could
done.
Watch that.
That's what they
But-
should have done if they were smart.
These people don't think.
They're like, oh, fuck,
it was-
we'll just take a break.
It was like during the last break, and they did the rehash of Fishman Island, and then we got no Fishman Island stuff in Treasure Cruise.
Yeah, that was also dumb as well. It's like, where's my boy Hody, man? I want a fucking Fukaboshi legend, man. What are we doing here, man?
Oh,
Give me-
let's go.
give me a Neptune legend, man.
Fire, hold on.
Striker
Nosebleed
hero.
Sanji.
Nosebleed Sanji. Fuck it, we ball. I don't care.
Oh, legend.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the whole.
Another thing about the break that's going to be interesting as well is that I believe the break is supposed to finish around the start of April, and we know that the 12th anniversary will be in May. So the break will kind of line up well with coming up to like anniversary. The anime will be out for at least a month by then, so it will lead kind of nicely for Treasure Cruise's anniversary. So that'll be kind of fun.
We're
but
100%.
see.
It'll be like. I think Flame mentioned at the very start of the awards, but it was like maybe Flame or Night. It was like the it might have been Unite, the free to play straw hats that released and shit. Like they should have done that when Egghead started as well. Like a new batch of free to play straw hats that like they have like it might have been a bit broken, but they have like a really low level forms of like Rush, Tandem, Super Tandem Boost, Final Tap, like damage limiter stuff as well. If you want to do that too, like. You know, and I hope that, like, obviously, Elbaf will release, and then it'll be 12th anniversary, which will likely then be, like, Luffy Elbaf will probably be the legend itself. But it would be cool if we just got another batch of free-to-play straw hats that were all Elbaf costume, and they had just really cool abilities, good captain abilities and such. Like, they had all the unique potential abilities and such as well. Just to kind of, like, because I think, like, we did joke about, like, that, you know, somebody made an interesting video about them playing OPTC. And, like, while it's a funny video to watch, like, it does glare a lot of issue with how you can actually play the game, or how accessible it is to just, like, pick it up and play. Which is, like, it's near impossible at this point now. And, like, you probably need to release a new subset of free-to-play units, kind of like an Elbaf batch, that have all the potential abilities that can clear. Because I think, like, Stump still releases videos about the size straw hats clearing like level 90 or 99 PKA every month, which is really good because it shows that it's still doable. But you do need to continue to give free to play players or beginners, like, bro, that fucking Strength Luffy is dick. Like, that guy's not going to do anything for you going forward for any imagination. To give him out for free, give out some shitty ass Chopper and Jinbei for free, and say, here you go, get started. It just does.
Yeah.
There's no synergy. You need units that have synergy to be able to clear content to start off with. That's what the Psy Straw Hats did. So I hope that when Elbaf releases, and it's 12th anniversary, they're like, okay, we're going to make a big push for new players for 12th anniversary. We're going to release some really broken Super Sugo Fest units. We're also going to release a lot of free-to-play characters that get people started. That would be best case scenario.
Yeah, and if it does come back beginning of April, like you were saying, they should just release like free-to-play Elbaf Straw Hats, because when the anime comes back, 4 or 5
A lot of
chapters from that.
characters.
Not even a lot of characters. The big
Main
character.
one, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So that if that's not the anniversary character, they're just crazy.
Yeah,
It's
it
just
has to be.
It's Elbaf, Luffy, Nami, sick. That's all you get, mate. Like, no, but you're 100% right. Like, there's so much remit within Elbaf to release some really crazy units that deserve probably more exclusive banners and such. But yeah, I think the biggest concern is the free-to-play and accessibility. That's just always going to be the hard part to get people. You can only make so many fucking tutorials, man. Like, what are we doing here? Plus, what are you? I haven't talked about it, but what are your thoughts on the crew copy stuff, Todd? I don't know if Flame or Knight, you guys have seen this new update, but like, basically the new update has allowed only for PKA. Hopefully, it gets expanded, but crews that have cleared a PKA will get put it. You can share your crew that clears it, and then people can either like it to kind of, you know, give it its flowers, and it kind of boosts it in the popularity. Or you can also copy a code for the crew, and then you can use that code to then just automatically build the crew for you if you have the units available for it. And it also tells you
like a
what
QR code.
Yeah, oh, fucking no, it's one of them shitty ass like 6-digit codes, but it's like letters and numbers, so it's just so fucking hard to input. But there's also like, it'll tell you what PKA level it cleared as well, so you can at least like know like where it's gotten up to. So I don't know, Todd, if you've had any experience or you've tried that out yet or anything of the sort, like what your
I haven't tested it yet, but I think like it is a really good idea. One thing that I haven't tested is if someone has used like a level 12 fully modded ship and you don't have that ship, does that still work?
I'm actually
Because
not
that
sure
can
of
actually that could be the difference between you clearing it and not clearing it. So if there's like a player who doesn't really know what they're doing and they just copy a team and they're like, why the hell my team didn't work, but it's because the ship, I would hope that they like signify that. And as you said, the fact that it's only for PKA, again, it's like one step forward, 2 steps back. I like they should just implement it almost everywhere, I feel.
Yeah. It like Grand
like
Voyage would be crazy. To have it for Grand Voyage would be perfect.
Yeah.
You know, like it'd be so good. Because it even tells you how many turns the crew took to clear the quest as well.
That's interesting. Okay.
So like it actually is really helpful in that sense, which is kind of nice. Rizzy made a good point, which is a rare one for Mr. 120%. But he mentioned that like the anime 26 episodes a year. Do you think that's going to affect Treasure Cruise that much in terms of what they release or how they release characters?
I mean,
Depends.
if it was like 2 or 3 years ago, no. But now that they want to like release every character in like a 3-week span, probably.
Yeah, good point though, because like when you watch an episode, after the episode airs, pretty much the next week, there's like 6 characters that relate to that episode or that next 2 episodes. So like, it's gonna probably, I don't know. It's actually a good point.
They just need to calm down. Like they need to just mix in like some of those random units they release anyway with the newer units. Like just don't spam all of them at the same time.
It's really not hard to make campaigns based on like other arcs. It's not that hard.
Exactly.
I think that that whole, remember that was it the villains campaign that they did? Was it last year, the year before? That was such a good concept. Like it's actually a good concept when you think about it. Like,
cool.
And they've done recently. They did the whole Zoro stuff. Like Zoro got a bunch of like characters that kind of revolve. Like the Pika release of the Zoro one. Obviously, he had the 6+s that released as well. That kind of
the
stuff.
Alba,
the Mihawk batch,
the
Mr. One. Like
that batch was one of the best batches of the year.
Yeah, like I think that they have. I would actually be kind of cool to release like do Nami, and have like a new Arlong, have like a new Khalifa, like do like that kind of stuff. Where like I would not mind going through the Straw Hats and kind of getting units that are like either like their like comrades or people that are like enemies, like in that kind of sense too. It would provide a lot of a lot of new characters and a lot of because bro, we haven't had an Arlong legend for so long.
Like a Frankie enemy badge, and you've got like
Senior Pink
Senior
legend,
Pink,
yes, dude.
Senior Pink, a Sasaki.
Just suck these nuts with Senior Pink's ass. What? That'd be cool
This
as
guy.
hell. Like, you know.
Hey, and you know what? It's not even. Maybe it's a crazy idea. They could release an event island that's not a booster.
I thought you were about to tell me they're gonna do Marineford. I was gonna kill you.
No, not Marineford. not a Kizuna, not a treasure map. Just release a hard island for people to play.
I mean, I've told you guys before, but I think that there has been a new development team. So I feel like we had the Yoshi era, then we had what we call the Toshi and Doshi era, which is like we had the production team that I think Yoshi got axed or had moved on. And then we had another development team after him where they called themselves the OPTC team to cover all of their bases. And I feel like there's been another team that's come in after that to take over the game. Just because, like, some of the updates are pretty interesting. I think that, like, in terms of, like, for example, Rumble with Friends, I think the crew copy thing is, like, a step in the direction of that. Because it's kind of like an ID that lets you copy a crew. Like, what's to say that you can't have an ID that copies your friends or copies your friend's defense team? And that's a pseudo versus. It's not going to be as much as we would want it to be, but it's kind of like closer in that kind of realm. I'm very of the opinion that there's been like a step in terms of like a new team has taken over. Just because like the updates seem to be like modernizing the game. Because I saw a few Japanese players that were like saying the update for the crew copy and all that kind of stuff is very good, but it's like 12 years too late. Like,
right, yeah.
You know, which is part of the course of OPTC, but you know,
it's to the point where every update is 12 years too late.
Correct. Like, even like, you know what's going to say? I'm going to say some crazy shit. I think the Aurora banner is not that bad. I'm saying some crazy shit right now. The reason why I say that is because the turnover of legends at the moment seems to be roughly every 6 months. When a legend releases, it takes about 6 months for them to re-release. I think the Aurora banner is the middle ground for that, where every month it'll like update it by one set of units. So like next month we will likely have the next set of units that are on the Aurora banner. You shift them all down by one and get the next one in. And it's kind of that middle ground. Plus, given that we're going to get roughly like anywhere between like 5 to 10 Aurora gems per month, I don't think it's actually that bad to pull on that Aurora banner like every like 3 or 4 months in the game. Because you'll always have a new cycle of legends. And especially as like, for example, myself, right now, I'm pretty much missing all the Pirate Rumble legends that are on the banner. I'm missing all the TM legends that are on the banner. I'm missing all the Kazuna legends that are on the banner. I'm missing the majority of the end of month legends that are on that banner.
Mm-hmm.
Five multis to get a bunch of legends you potentially didn't have. Plus all the rare recruits are brand new, but like they're like whatever, it is what it is. Like it's not that bad, but I think like again, it's also a step backwards because it's just another premium currency. So that's why I kind of am in this idea that there's potentially a new development team or something like that that's kind of stepped in to kind of try to modernize and reshape people's approach to it. But I think the biggest point is still the tutorial sucks. The access, the ability to play the game is horrible. There's probably still an over-reliance on content and content creators to kind of carry the game forward. Like, you cannot physically pick up OPTC and figure it out by just playing the game alone and reading the helps and all that kind of stuff. I think it's impossible to do that in the modern day.
It's tough.
It's near impossible.
The best way to fix treasure cruise is literally scrap the whole game and start again.
I think OPT, we meme it, but like an OPTC 2 with the same 6 crew tap adventure, but lean into the puzzle, man. Treasure Cruise is a puzzle game. I've been saying it for fucking half a decade, but like OPTC should be a puzzle game, but it's a game that has been solved by spending money, which is like every fucking game in the modern day. But like if they just lent into the puzzle aspect so much more, I think OPTC would be so clear. Like it'd be so nuts. I think that there's so much remit for it for sure. I think we'll cut off the Game Awards stuff, and I think we'll do that start of next year. But I mean TLDR, Expedition 33 won fucking nine awards this year, which is fucking incredible for them. So good on them.
It's the most all time actually.
Which is just a ridiculous.
Damn.
Because wasn't it like a pretty much like a it's like I think it was like 33 developers in that game as well. Like 33 people that made the
Yeah,
game.
something like that.
Yeah, they have a really good story.
They all like
the
left.
team.
Was it Ubisoft? Or they all left like
It
a
wasn't
big
all
company?
of them. There's a documentary online, like a mini documentary
Yeah,
thing, where
right.
they kind of like interviews and they talk about how a lot of like how they actually met a lot of the people. Like I remember the guy who like did the music. They wanted someone to
Reddit.
make music, and they like scrolled through and just said like, hey. Like they listened to one of these guys' tracks and they just sent him a message, "Hey, you want to work on a game?" He said, "Yeah, sure." And this one guy just produced absolute heat.
Won an award
And,
for
like-
it as well, which is crazy when you think about it, right? Like,
And even like the person
Yep.
who created like the narrative,
mm.
they had the original like the guy who was running the show. He like wanted help with his story, and then this chick saw like his post and like helped edit a bunch of things,
Oh,
and they
wow.
worked together so much. And then eventually they're like, "Hey, do you want to just join the team and work on our story?" And she's like, "Yeah." And it's just like stuff
Works
like that,
out.
just random people that just joined the team and they just gelled and made this absolute, crazy
Banger.
game.
So good.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
I guess very very quickly, because I'll talk about it more next time, but since we're talking about it,
Mm.
the only two awards I feel like it didn't deserve were the art direction and the RPG one.
RPGs
reason
are
why-
cop out. RPGs are
The-
fucking
yeah.
cop out.
Yeah, the reason why is because like it's technically an RPG, but compared to some of the other games on the list, it doesn't really hit the mark as in like number one for that contender, because there's not really too many RPG elements in that game, in my opinion. It's just like it's turn based.
Mm.
As far as the art direction, this isn't really their fault. It's because they just really didn't have the money for it, so they had to make ends fucking meet. But a lot of the like overworld areas, like a lot of stock footage and just like
Right.
just generic
Interesting.
like Adobe stock shit
Mm.
basically. But it's not bad, but compared to like I don't know, like Hollow Knight or Hades, where they probably like designed and drew all that shit, I feel like that's a little undeserved, and people just voted for it just to vote for it. But it definitely deserved all the other awards, so 100%.
Absolutely. There we go. For the last time this year, gentlemen, it's everyone's favorite section. It is the Q&A.
The Q&A.
Yeah, I love it. We asked for questions very late, but for those that have stuck around in the chat, the other boys can kind of keep an eye out. If you have any questions, we can blitz through them. But, as always, if you have any questions, you can send them through us via Twitter at GP Podcast or our YouTube community tab. First question comes in from Marcus Manson. Marcus D. Manson. Shout out, Marcus. He said,
W. Marcus.
what was your best achievement or your favorite thing you did this year?
Oh,
Oh, easy. Favorite thing I did this year was take my wife to Australia.
Sick.
Oh,
nice.
That was a very memorable trip. And I mean, it was the first time Carissa, well, technically she's been overseas once, kind of,
Yeah.
but this was like her first global trip. And
Yeah.
it was cool showing her around the homeland.
The Melbourne stomping ground.
Melbourne.
Melbourne. I think for myself, probably solo traveling to Singapore and Japan this year was like crazy. Like I was like, I made a joke to a couple of friends, but I do believe it wholeheartedly. Like, I feel like after I did that, I was like, I feel invincible. Like, I feel like I can do anything now. Like solo traveling kind of just opened up, like so much remit to just be like, I can just go do whatever I want at any moment with or without people, and it feels great. So that's probably my biggest achievement this year. Flame Knight, what do you guys got?
my favorite. I probably have a couple of things, so I'll just go with this for my favorite moment, I guess. My favorite moment of the year was actually going to my first wedding in March at Disneyland. That was a really nice experience.
Nice.
Kind of got me in the feels like, oh no, I want to get married.
Hey man, stack the bread up a bit more, man. This is
Wedding
expensive.
cakey.
Wedding cakey. Croquembouche. What are you, Knight?
I guess like my favorite moment was moving this year.
Yeah.
I was pretty happy. I was a little bit sad that I couldn't go to Italy this year, but it's fine.
Dude,
We'll
that'd be
move that
fucking
to
funny,
another
man.
year. Yeah.
9
that'd be
years,
sick.
okay.
It's alright. It's alright. You'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Are you gonna? Would you go with like some friends or family or?
I also was wanting to do like a solo trip, like
Sick.
Papi,
Nice.
but we'll see.
I think next year my plan's to go to Korea. That's the
Oh.
one next.
Oh yeah, North
and-
Korea, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Me and Kim
Yeah.
Jong, mate, we're homies. You know what I'm saying?
You go way
That's
back.
a joke. That's Australian FBI. That's a joke. Don't shoot me. But like, what was it? There's like this website called I think it's called like Paradise Escape, Luxury Paradise Escapes. Like, it's a very well known website. I can't remember the name of it though. And it's like they do these really hot, cheap deals on like 5-star resort, all you can eat, all you can drink for like bare cheap. And like you know, my friends and I were thinking like we'll go to Korea and we'll just do like 5 days in like Hoi An, Vietnam, 5-star resort for like $500 for 5 nights or some crazy like deals and stuff like that. It's like we're probably doing something fun like that next year. Will probably be my plan.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Next question from Lassix88. A couple questions here. First question is: Did the Video Game Awards meet your predictions? And are there any announcements you personally hyped the most for?
It definitely didn't meet my predictions. I thought it was very lackluster this year. As far as things I guess I was excited for, definitely Resident Evil.
The hero
Resident
shooter.
Evil.
No? That's you turn us offline. You're keen to play
Man,
the hero
fuck-
shooter, man.
Fuck that game.
Bro, Leon.
Dude,
Leon
dude.
looks sick.
Before we go back into Resident Evil, dude, it's crazy. They just announced that game. It's coming out in like 4 weeks. Like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's insane.
No one's
But
playing
yeah,
that
Le-
shit, man.
They're trying to push it
Leon
so
looks
bad.
fucking sick. I'm so excited to play as him again. They released like a whole thing today. They said that the game is going to be like equally split between Leon, and his sections are more like Resident Evil 4 and Grace's are more like Resident Evil 2, which I think is really good because that's
Yeah.
like the best of both genres of everybody's favorite like things in Resident Evil. So yeah, that was really exciting. They showed the new Larian Studios game, which that's the people that make Baldur's
Dude.
Gate, and that's
Yeah.
also what that big fucking statue
statue.
thing was that they kept posting,
Tell me, it wasn't Half-Life 3? Crazy.
which is crazy. They didn't show that at the end of the show, and they showed that random ass game.
No, bro, the fucking hero shooter's cold, bro. We're all gonna play it, man.
Yeah.
Actually, pivoting the whole podcast to become a hero shooter podcast, man.
And I mean, I guess Mega Man and Tomb Raider were kind of cool, but
Your bitch ass is
Other-
not playing fucking Mega Man. Come on, big dog. Come on, big dog. Don't lie to me.
nah, man, they bringing it back. They're bringing it
That
back.
was actually one thing that kind of pissed me off about the show is like I swear more than half the games they revealed were like 2027. It's like, bro, that's literally
that.
gonna. Like, it's
You can't
not
do
going to
that.
be early 2027 either. Like it's going to be like nearly like a year and a half before we
Mid.
see any of these games. Like it's kind of insane.
Also, does the Game Awards have like some kind of like contract with
Absolutely.
fucking with the Muppets?
Absolutely, they do.
Like they're there every year. That shit is crazy.
100% they do. That's why. Do you know how much money that studio probably paid fucking Jeff Keighley to be at the very end of the Game Awards? Like probably
yeah.
like an infinite amount of money was spent. Like, and one last thing. Oh, it's a
There
hero
was-
shooter. Oh, yes. Like, fucking hell, mate. What the hell?
There was a post yesterday. It said like X amount of minutes at the Game Awards was like however many millions of dollars.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
But being at the
Um,
very end, because like everyone knows, like the very end of the Game Awards is the heater. That's like that's the big award one. To be at the very end probably costs like double that, triple that even. I would say.
Yeah,
That's some
definitely.
fucking dookie ass butter, man.
Oh, what about that trailer for Street Fighter, the Street Fighter movie.
Oh,
Dude, 50 Cent looked crazy.
That was such like I had to do a double take. I'm like, wait, that was totally 50. Like, what the hell?
I can't, man.
I-
I can't, man.
I don't know what to expect from that movie, but they have like a superstar cast. Like they have
A cast-
WWE
it's
wrestlers. They have Jason Momoa. They have fucking 50 Cent and Andrew Schultz. Like
50 Cent makes no sense, bro. I'll be honest with you, bro. That shit makes no sense.
And the craziest part about that thing was when they all went up on stage, like a lot of those actors, they're like 6'5", 6'6".
Huge.
There was this one dude who was like towering over everyone.
That
It was
guy,
crazy.
he was in season 2 or season 3 of Jack Reacher. That dude is a monster. He is gigantic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
That's
big
so
dude.
funny.
I'm gonna see if I can find it. When you talk about the next stuff, I'm gonna show you.
I guess Knight, you're keen for Star Wars in 2057. Remember the fucking
Yeah,
shit's coming out, man.
definitely. Yeah, if I'm still here,
That's what
I'll
I'm saying,
let
man.
you guys
Fucking
know.
hell, bro. I don't know what's
You
going
know
on,
me.
man. That's too many years to wait.
What about the Star Wars pod racing game?
No, that
Bro.
game actually looks like a heater. That game actually looks like
Ah.
a heater. I normally don't care for those, but that looks like a heater.
I'm in, baby. Lock it in. All right, next question.
Papi, look at this
Yeah,
picture.
show me this fucking shit, man. Let me-
Bro,
Look at the guy on
all
the
those
right.
people on the stage, they're like 6'4", 6'5", and then it's that
Who
one
is
guy.
that?
What the fuck?
That
He's
guy
the
is
biggest
10. That
man.
guy is 10'2". That guy is ginormous. Holy, what the fuck? That guy's cooked. All right, next follow question. I guess a quick fire one. Are they doing non-egghead units right, in your opinion, in OPTC?
You said non-egghead units?
Non-egghead.
Mm,
Kinda, but not really.
It ju-
It's kind of 50-50.
it just feels like they're just trying to like fill slots at the.
Yeah,
it's just,
that's a great way to put it.
A lot of them just feel just like fillers,
Mhm.
and they do a good job at feeling like fillers.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
It's just really disappointing.
And then the next thing they say is, personally, I think that going full crew instead of just the lead is not it. Makes the tag buffs useless. Tag buff is useless. It is the worst part of the fucking game. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
And then the last part was actually, we all had YouTube recaps this year. Any personal non-OPTC channel shout-outs from yours?
YouTube recap.
Any what was your channels this year that you like enjoyed?
Oh wait, how do I check that?
I think it was like if you like look at like your YouTube app, I think it
Oh,
pops
okay.
up.
Yeah, it's on the app.
I think
I've been
mine.
watching a lot of
Captain Papi.
Stavi
Yeah,
World
thanks, man.
clips.
Oh, I see.
Mine was very, very like sporadic content, like different varieties of content. I think I show speed. I had queso.
Bro.
This guy's a brainwashed fucking Andy,
I had-
man.
I had
He's gonna tell me fucking Class Nat next.
I had Gordon Ramsay's
That's-
kitchen.
Bro.
This is some
Gordon
Discord
Ramsay-
ass screen share content that you're fucking watching, man.
I had a Deep Pocket Monster for
That guy's
Pokemon.
the goat. Deep Pocket Monster's actually the goat. I love his videos. That's some
And
second
they-
monitor video, man.
He put so much effort into them. And then I forgot what my last one was, but I think it was like some podcasts that like I just have
Oh
on
yeah,
my
the
TV.
Great
while
Perfect
I'm sleeping.
Podcast. Yep, that's the
GGP.
one. That's the one.
I swear, there's something wrong with my YouTube recap because I don't understand this, right? So my top interests, number 1, NBA game highlights.
Sick.
I don't really care about the NBA that much.
That's
I'm
the
definitely
YouTube.
more
That's
of a
YouTube
football
Shorts
guy.
right there. That's actually YouTube Shorts.
Oh, it could
That's
be.
all
yeah, I do
YouTube
see some
Shorts.
basketball
That's
shorts.
fucking.
And then number 2 is sports analysis, which I watch a lot of NFL analysis, and
Yeah,
then
okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh strategy.
Ooh.
What?
Let's go.
W.
But then for my top channels, Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show, The Truth DT,
The truth.
Let's
and
go.
then SEN Sports. for
The
AFL
truth is
season,
so
watching all that stuff.
good.
Yeah, that's
It
crazy.
was probably during the start of the year when all the anniversary stuff was happening. I watched a lot of the truth during
That's
that
my
period.
fucking goat, man. The truth.
Hey, anniversary's coming up again, so
We need to get
yeah,
to
I
truth.
know,
We
man.
need to somehow
Okay.
get to truth on the podcast at some point. We gotta do it at some point, man. Knight, what did you have? What was your top channels, man?
Oh
My
god.
top channels were Stavi's World's Clips.
What the fuck
Ab-
is that?
He's a comedian. He just randomly appeared in my algo, and I
And then
just
you're like locked
started
in.
watching it. Yeah.
Oh,
He
I
like
know who
gives
that
like
is.
fucking advice, and it's like an advice show. That's like most of like the clips, and
Okay.
some of them are just crazy as
That's
fuck.
funny as.
Okay.
Number 2, Abba and Preach. 3, Mr. Sunday Movies. They're like these Australians that like review movies and shit, and
Okay.
I don't know, they're pretty entertaining. 4, TOT Star Wars, and then 5 was Crash Dummy Podcast.
Okay.
No Digimon, bro. Come on.
That's number 6.
That's on the secret list. It's on the secret list.
Yeah.
What do I have here? I had Los Ratones is number 1. They're like a League of Legends. I watched so much League of Legends content this year. It was fucked, bro. I watched all the regular season. I watched all of Worlds. So like Los Ratones is League of Legends team. I had Northern Lion, my fucking goat, my bold man, number 2.
Okay.
I had New Jeans. Their YouTube channel was number 3,
Hey,
which is like
New
a
Jeans.
good. I had Cadril as number 4, and I
Uh-huh.
had Abroad in Japan as number 5.
Okay.
But
That's not
see, my top interests were Super Mario Bros. Wonder was number
What?
1. New Jeans content was number 2. Survival challenges is number 3. Number 4 was competitive gaming, and number 5 was travel vlogs. Like, what the fuck? Where the fuck did Mario come from, man? What the fuck's that guy doing?
Something's messed up there.
That was fucking crazy. And then I guess last question, because we're well on our way to over 2 hours. As it has to end with Wankafella, ended on a high as usual. It's a fucking hefty one, so stick with me here. Hey fellas, thank you for another year of GGP content, and looking forward to another one next year. Speaking of next year, can you guys have a new segment when Knight tries a new food each episode and have his first reaction live on GGP? Seems like there's a lot of food he has never tried. That's a great idea.
That's a banger.
Knight's food corner.
Alright, yeah, I'm down.
I'm down. We'll put it in the pipeline. That's a good idea.
Like what we got to do is like after we finish recording, like maybe the first episode of next year, we try and like organize what it needs to be, and we'll order it, or like whether it needs to be Amazoned or whatever the fuck, and make sure that we get it ready to go so that Knight has something.
Dude, that'd be sick. I'm down. We'll make it happen. I reckon that'd be fun. At least, there's a couple times.
Or maybe something like where something we all disagreed on, we can all try it. That would be funny too.
Ooh, I like it. If it's like
Yeah.
3v,
Butter
if it's like
burger,
3
everyone eats it.
bro, we have to do the peanut butter. We have to all try the peanut butter burger at some point.
Nah, we
Yes,
saved that for the in-person one. The
Dude,
in-person
I'll make
GGP.
one day.
Oh,
We're gonna
no,
make it
that's
happen.
fair,
We'll make it
that's
happen
fair,
one day.
that's
For the final episode this year, let's do let's do something fun around a round of what would you do. All right, there's a few paragraphs here. Soon after this episode airs, the GGP crew gets an invitation from Bandai to go to Japan to visit the OPTC headquarters. As you walk into the headquarters on your way to meet Yoshi, you hear some screaming and arguing coming from his office. After about 5 minutes of it, he comes out and apologizes for that. Unfortunately, it was bad timing, as he explains to you guys that he was on the phone with his wife arguing about having his vasectomy reversed. Very interesting. He explains that his wife convinced him to have a vasectomy earlier this year and has been recovering from that. So he hasn't been able to give it his all to OPTC. After hearing this, do you A, tell him it's understandable and give him a pat on the back? B, tell him that ain't no excuse and OPTC is life? Or C, convince him to reverse the vasectomy? Or D, something else? I'd tell him it's no excuse. That's no excuse, mate.
I'd tell him reverse
Yeah.
it.
Reverse
Yeah,
it.
reverse that shit, buddy.
Flick the switch,
Nah.
fucker.
It's bros before hoes, man. You got to go with OPTC.
You gotta
man.
fix OPTC, man. We need this shit, man. Fucking, what are we doing? Oh, wait, Wankafella made a good point. We have to all try clam chowder because we fucking shat on it. I remember one episode. That's
Clam chowder sounds so gross.
After that, you guys head off to Anime Japan to promote OPTC. Are we being paid for this shit? What the fuck's going on? I'm not doing this shit for free.
They'll pay for the travels, but maybe not everything else.
While promoting the game, you meet 3 baddies. Okay.
Ooh.
One is a top OPTC player. One is an anime voice actress, and one is a professional cosplayer. While Todd is in the bar, the rest of you guys huddle together. Who do you guys call dibs on, and what would you do to rizz up that girl? All right, who's taking what?
I gotta get the cosplayer.
You're the cosplayer. No, it's got the voice actress.
Player.
You got the oh, it's not got the voice actress. That's crazy. And I reckon so. So Knight just shows this girl his ticket pulls, and then he's like, "He's good to go." Flame, what do you do?
Shit, I might have to show her my ticket pulls too.
That's all we got. All we got is our ticket pulls. That's it. I end up going like, "Oi, Sanji!" to like show off that I'm really good at voice acting, that I could replace maybe Tanaka. Todd's still in the bathroom. What's he doing, man? Fucking having a good time.
I think
Oh, jeez.
you gotta show her you doing the outro for GGP.
Oh, yeah.
The longest outro.
The longest outro in human history.
No,
Soon
you
off-
have to do a crack impersonation. That's how you get the
That's
voice actor.
Soon after Todd finished up in the toilet, you guys and your new female friends decide to explore Anime Japan. The anime voice actress tells you guys she's on a panel soon and invites you guys to the theater for a Q&A and screening. You guys obviously oblige and sit through the Japanese Q&A. The screen starts, and after a few minutes, you guys realize she's a hentai voice actress, and it's a screening for a hentai film. What would you do? Do you A, make a dash for the exit, B, stay with the girls and watch the screening, B, stay with the girls and watch the screening, C, see what Knight does, or D, something else? I'm seeing what Knight does.
See what I done?
This is on you, bro. This is
I
on
like
you,
how
bro.
it just focuses on him because everyone knows Knight would do
He does some
something
crazy shit. What are we doing, man? You gotta help us out. It's kind of awkward. What are we doing, man?
That's insane. What the fuck?
What do
I
we
think
do?
we would have to dip, like,
You're gonna
that would
dip?
be kind of crazy.
I
Yeah.
agree. We're gonna get fuck out of here, man.
We all dip in that.
Knight comes back.
Bro.
Knight actually wants to be one of the voice actors for. the-
Okay. New career path. After the
God.
screening, you guys are famished. The girls take you to an underground Japanese restaurant and order the potentially deadly pufferfish sashimi. The girls each have a
Yo.
piece. Do you A, man up and roll the dice in a piece? B, chicken out and lose your shot with the baddie? C, pull a Luffy and eat all the pieces? Or D, something else? I'd pull a Luffy to save us. Purely because there's a massive certification process for pufferfish in Japan. And you actually have to take a photo of every pufferfish that you like dissect and send it to like the fucking government. So it proves that like you've removed all of the necessary components. So like it's a very
It's
rigorous
that-
process.
It's that serious? Holy
Is
shit.
that it's crazy
Yeah.
serious.
Yeah.
There's they have like particular sheets where you have to like put each of like the lungs here, then like the thing here on this like sheet to confirm that you've cut every single aspect of it correctly. So I trust it.
Fish have lungs?
I don't know, man. You tell me, bud. They got gills.
I don't think fish have lungs. They've got gills, right?
But like, I suppose I never tried it, but suppose it tastes like hella shit. Like it's hella gummy.
I was gonna say, like, you go through all this effort, it's probably not even worth it, really.
Are we manning up? We're gonna eat it. Pause.
I mean, I'd say fuck it.
All
I
right,
mean,
fuck
it
me ball.
depends.
Me
Or you
ball.
just like
Yeah, fuck.
accidentally like you knock it
Oops.
over, it lands on the
I
floor.
pushed-
Oh,
I-
silly me!
I had too many drinks. I pushed Todd into the table, and now it's all over the floor. What the hell,
Yeah.
guys?
Guess we'll have to get something else.
After that, you guys call it a night. Todd is done being the seventh wheel. Papi decides the girl he was rizzing up was not enough of a Korean idol for his taste. Flame doesn't want to add another girl to his roster, and Knight decides he's going to apply to be and Knight decides he's going to apply to be on the next season of 90 Day Fiancé. And that's it. That's how we end the night. Far out, man. What.
Hey, I
All
would
this-
definitely watch that season. If they had
All-
nights on it.
No, that would
holy-
be peak. That
Bro,
would be
imagine
peak.
imagine the podcast episodes got like watching every episode of Night on 90 Day Fiance. That'd be so good, dude. We might have to make that happen. Hold on, wait a minute.
Oh god.
We gotta
that's
send the
it.
application.
I might have to. That's it. We're done. 2025 in the books. Another year of OPTC completed. The OPTC Awards done. Kizaru is the legend of the year, as we said. But we want to give a massive shout out to everyone that has supported us and been part of this journey for so long. And especially our YouTube shout outs of being in particular Alexander Wisniewski, our GGP producer for so long, so we greatly appreciate your continued support for these multiple years, and our good members of Stump D, Gacha, Raider Halo, Dr. E Recshin, Wankafella, Mike Schallo, Kiri Karasu, and Obsidian Steed117. Thank you guys for the continued support over the year. But as we said, this is our last episode of 2025. We don't have a designated time for 2026 just yet, but as usual, watch this space. You can find us on Twitter at GGP Podcast. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on all the socials, on Spotify, that kind of fun stuff. We will keep you guys updated as to when we do end up deciding to come back for 2026. And we'll give you guys all the source and all the news from there. But that's it. Make sure you guys go down into the description. Go like, subscribe, follow everyone. Everyone's had an incredible year. Everyone's been super supportive. I appreciate my co-host, my esteemed co-host, Knight, Tottenham. Thank you guys for continuing the journey of the OPTC Awards and more in particular, the GGP podcast. 150 episodes of a fortnightly podcast over the last 6 years has been absolutely incredible. Any final words before we wrap up, gentlemen?
See you next year.
See you next year. It's been locked in. We're locked in now. We can't not do it. But with that being said, brevity is the soul of wit. And with that being said, I've been Captain Papi, joined by Flame, Knight, and Todd. Thank you guys for listening to the episode. Talk to you guys next time. Peace.
Bye.